Hey everybody, this is Grimcad, and we are back with some Dungeons and Dragons. We are playing a 5th edition today, and we are playing the Seas of Vodari campaign setting. And everybody is moving around their tokens with waypoints because I love it so much. As I mentioned before, I go by Grimcad. Oh, and I forgot to change the little DM sign, and that's the thing that bothers my sensibilities, but alas, I'll get over it. We're joined with some of my friends, and we're going to go down the line and introduce them and say who we are playing. So, would anyone like to start first, or shall I pick somebody?
I'm Nick.
We all know
Oh my god. Alright, we're going to start
just go down the
on the opposite side this time with Kaya. Say hi.
Hi, I'm Sergio, and I'm playing Kaya, the monk.
Alright, we'll move up to Azori. Say hi.
Hi, I'm Keo. I'm playing Azori, the Celestial Warlock.
We're going to move over to Tytherin. Say hi.
I'm somebody playing something.
Sharfer. Say hi.
Hello. Please don't hurt me. I didn't mean to steal your things.
Last but not least, Nyx. Say hi.
Hi.
So,
I like to keep my intro exciting and unpredictable.
well,
So
I
when
mean,
people are watching, they
unpredictable.
hear us introduce ourselves for the 753rd time.
Oh, but you've seen what happens
know.
when people don't introduce themselves. So would anybody like
maybe
to
we
give
overdo it.
a recap of what happened last time?
I don't remember what happened last time, other than frogs.
Yeah.
Last time we went to the temple. So I'm around. I found an entrance to the temple. And then we went back to camp and then fought frogs.
Yes.
Or were the frogs earlier? Were the frogs before?
I believe the frogs are
Yeah,
actually
I think the
first.
frogs were
The,
actually first. Yeah.
the
I got
frogs were
attacked by a
during.
crab.
Wasn't the frogs the night during that we were like, waiting till daytime so we had the most tidal time? That's why we left on this map.
I don't believe so. I believe the frogs were actually before
No,
that.
because we get the frogs, then we found the temple, then we decided to rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as alluded to, we did find the temple. This is the temple that was alluded to, or that we certainly believe was alluded to.
Glenn Shafir is really big.
Yes, we also found out that Shavir is really large. How could we have forgotten that?
Yeah.
And,
Like mentally large.
well, she's average. We had an encounter with some frogs in which Sharfer got eaten like 3 times, I believe. Something close to like that. And almost got halfling napped several times as well.
Somewhere around PTSD amounts of times.
Right. But luckily it did not happen. And then we found the temple. We sort of scattered around it for a little bit and found out that it is mostly flooded. When we were scouting around, it was definitely low tide. But thanks to some not so great rolls, it took us quite some time to actually find a way into the temple. Kaya eventually did manage to find a way in, but it was getting towards high tide and getting towards dark, I believe. And so we decided wisely, if you know what, ask me, that we are going to wait till the next day when we can heal up and when we can go in at low tide. And that's pretty much where we're sitting at right now. We move to the side. We have, I believe, set up some sort of camp.
Yes. It would have been the best that she could do, but Nyx would have at least got a fire going and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I do remember it was really foggy.
Yes, it was.
Super fog.
Super fog. Does anybody wish to do anything pretty much before we go ahead and, well, sort of bunker down for the night?
Nah.
dance.
Nyx would just be doing her usual thematic downtime stuff of seeing to her puppets and practicing plays.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I wouldn't be doing much. Just the nightly tinkering and repairing.
How would everyone's mood be after the day?
As far as I'm
I'm
concerned,
pretty, I'm
nothing.
pretty shook.
I would say, pretty average day. Nothing too
And-
crazy.
Yeah, it was fine.
I was eaten like 4 times. Like, it really does something to a
I'm
man.
shaken by you being eaten 4 times.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
she
only one that
probably-
had a bad day, Sharfer.
I'm
Yeah,
shook
she'd
nasty.
probably end up at some point, checking and making sure Sharp is okay and everything.
Shafira had a
But
pretty
beyond
bad
that-
day as well, as far as things go. She did get, knocked down twice, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she did.
So
She also failed.
She has
some of her
certainly
death
had
throws.
better days. She did fail 1 or 2 of them, yes.
Well, yes,
She
if
pushed
if
back.
she was looking down as well, because obviously we can't communicate with her directly, it'd be the same with her. Nyx would probably go over and sit with her for a bit. I don't know if she likes air scratches or something, or head pets or anything, but
Check.
She
Yes.
most
Or-
assuredly would not like that.
Well, I imagine Nyx would have at least tried it when she was in a better mood and found that out previously. Like
Mhm.
she'd be trying to, keep morales up and everything like that.
Yeah. That is not something that she would be down for. Either way, however you would like to split it up, I would like 3 watches from you. Whomever, you get to decide on whomever watches. I win a perception check. And I'll take it as
Oh.
first, second, third. If somebody says, I wish to take a watch with them, you can add your perception roll to it, etc., etc. And if you would like for
Text.
Shafira to take a watch with you, you can say so as well.
I'll take last. Oh, shit.
I'll probably join in on last watch.
Okay.
As saying that now to like, but as saying that to now to like,
I'll let you go ahead and do it now. Typically, it is a bit too late. So for
Because-
next time, moving on to the future, like before we start rolling.
Or at least before the watch you want to join is rolled.
Yes, at the very least. But you can go ahead and roll this time, Sharper.
okay, I'm sorry for waiting too long there.
Okay. So the night is relatively quiet. There is one other thing that I do need. I do need that random weather check, please.
Oh boy, it's almost a random weather.
Or the random weather
Wait, that's the
roll.
water tables check. There you go. 10-3.
10-3. I have to do the one on my side. It is a mostly clear night, which is good, or at least a seemingly clear night. And there's a little bit of movement out around you. There's nothing that comes close to us or close to our fire, probably much more accurately, but we can tell that there is movement. There's very likely 2 things that can be. Nyx and Tytherin, you would know that it's more frogs, and it's also the same sort of giant crabs that Sharfer encountered while he was sort of hiding away from the rest of the crew members the day previously. And while they're doing a really good job of staying away from the camp, you can tell there's probably a couple dozen of them around you. This is definitely not a safe place for you to not have a fire, although the fire is definitely doing a lot to make it safe.
I was about to say, I would probably put more wood on and get it, as big as possible without turning it into a bonfire or something that's not going to be controllable. But yeah, I would keep it stoked up, and going into Exorian Sharpers watch, I'd tell them as well that, you know, keep it stoked, don't let it go out, like, at all.
Roger.
And I certainly presume everyone would go ahead and do that. But either way, you know, the fire's working. The fire's holding them at bay. You can tell that they're definitely more nocturnal than not. Surprise, surprise. Because as the sun comes out, the amount of things that are sort of going to and fro, back and forth, certainly seem to die down. Both the crabs and the frogs.
If I throw a rock at them, would they, like, scuttle away from them? Like, not aiming to hit them, I don't want to try and instigate with them, but, you know, are they particularly skittish?
They're not getting that close. You would have to actually go out towards the darkness. They're keeping a very wide berth away from the fire.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't, like, make an effort of it. It's just, you know, if they were, you know, maybe there's a pool off to the side of the camp somewhere that they're grazing in or something like that.
The next...
But no, if they're completely keeping the distance...
No, they're pretty much completely keeping the distance. The next day, it is cloudy, but still visible. You know, if you're into sort of a cloudy day, it's a perfect day for you. If you're not into a cloudy day, well, I don't know what to tell you. So, what's our plan?
Head back into the tent.
Okay.
We're going to the temple, to the entrance I found.
Sure.
Oh, should we check the tide times? And I'd look at Tythrin. Aren't you kind of, like, programmed for the times and stuff like that? Or is that just navigation?
What do you mean? Like,
Well, out of character, like, you're... whatever it is that lets you not get lost as long as you can see
that's
the sky.
like navigation, yeah.
Alright, so that doesn't
like
help.
it doesn't mean that I know like the time. It just means that
Yeah, I wasn't sure
Can I-
like how far it went.
Can I go stick a stick in the tide line and wait 5 minutes and see if it goes out or in?
like I don't think I would know the tides because it's more of like you can triangulate your coordination.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I mean,
but-
knowing the tides would be survival, right?
not even that. Knowing the tide's really a common knowledge thing, you know.
Yeah,
You've lived it with
so,
your
I mean,
entire
we wouldn't
life,
know.
yeah.
Just
We wouldn't know exactly where in the month we are, so we wouldn't know.
We're real
Yeah.
simple on that. We don't go that far in depth. We're on just a 2-day cycle. And we are on day 2.
Nice.
That is the way it
Flowers of
works.
the broken.
And do we know what time it is now? Or is that
it's in
something
the
we have to
morning.
work out?
You don't know the exact time unless you have...
So it would be high to low tide at the moment, so it would be going out. If we go to it now, it's only going to get easier for a while.
So if you let me stick in the tide line, we'll see if we've just missed high tide. We've just got more high tide or just missed high tide.
Well, I don't think we would be waking up as
actually,
adventurers at 11 in the morning. Like,
I guess it depends on how lazy.
Really
The tide's 5. Like, we might have gotten up before 5. We might have gotten up after 5.
I would imagine,
But it'll just take about 5 minutes to check.
I'd imagine most morning activities for an adventuring party would happen between 5 and 7. Like 7 o'clock, everyone would be expected to be getting up and having breakfast and everything like that, or you miss out, because adventurers, they're constantly on the move if they're not on their downtime.
I'd imagine, like, just by looking at the temple, the tides doesn't seem to be more covered more underwater now, like more flooded.
Like,
Because of
think
the tide.
about it.
We haven't head towards the temple yet. We're having this conversation as we wake up.
Yeah.
Think about it like Lord of the Rings. When they're having breakfast and they talk about second breakfast and all that, they're obviously doing it very, very early in the morning because 11sies comes after second breakfast. So Shafa,
But
do you
all I was trying to say is we could have woken up at like 4:30, and we might still just have to wait for the tide to hit high and then start going out.
Oh yeah, true. But I mean that's still pitch black at that point.
I don't think we'd go out when it's pitch black. Just
Yeah.
the sun is rising would be the earliest everyone would be waking.
Let's
Yeah.
let's simplify it a little bit. What time would you like to have woken up at? Thereabouts.
Personally 5 to 7.
Yeah, around 6.
Yeah, I was thinking if we, I mean, even if we just left at 6, like 6 would be the best time to leave.
Okay,
camp.
we'll say we woke up around 6.
Yeah, I mean, whenever. Like, I don't think it'll truly be as big a deal as we think it's gonna be. Like, I mean, we have like what, 6 hours for the tide?
We're
I'm
going
pretty
into
sure-
we're going into a sunken temple. It might be very, very implicate on our survival that we go in at the right time.
Sure, but we have 6 hours. Surely, we can get
Surely-
everything done well before.
Surely a door can't lock behind us.
We put like a stick under it.
I don't have an immovable rod.
But either way, I presume we move towards the temple.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd
Like,
actually, no,
I would suggest we take our time heading to the temple, but like just go slow, not like ridiculously slow, but just
I mean that's
just casually stroll.
we're just
that's
moseying
just
along.
speed. Yeah, we can just still go straight there. We don't need to do a circle around it first and everything.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Just gonna leave Chester right
I was
there
saying
as
that
soon as
more
we can.
towards Sharper. I'll leave him. Leave him there as our camp spot. Not that there'd be much more than a fire pit there.
Admittedly. And again,
I mean, and your
go ahead.
poor hut and the poor huts that Nick's made.
We have seen the temple before. We don't know its name, however, it's there
Yeah.
labeled. And as we get there, it is still obviously high tide, although it is sort of waning down. There
How
are
high
two
tide?
of you who can breathe water. The rest of you all
Yeah.
cannot.
Is that including me?
That is including you. I mean, technically, you don't breathe
Okay,
water.
I
You
think
don't
I don't
breathe at
breathe.
all. But
Yeah. So these more properly who don't suffocate underwater.
thank
We'll
you.
do the-
You're welcome.
I can breathe oxygen. Does that help?
That's a good start.
I mean, how does
Yeah,
everything underwater?
Well done. You can breathe 1/3 of water.
Just take
I
like
just need gills to separate the air of the 2/3.
if you just take like a 3 times the bigger breath, you can get one breath worth of oxygen from there.
Of course, it makes so much sense.
Deep breath now. But the two
Oh,
that
God.
don't need to breathe oxygen want to go under and see if we could at least start making our way in.
Yes,
Or if it's just going to be like, if it takes you guys 2 minutes to walk through the underwater part, then we're not going to be able to do it without taking drowning damage.
How long did it take me before to get to the entrance? Or out of the entrance back to everyone?
You didn't really time it before. I mean, it could have been literally a 5-minute thing. It could have been give or take, but it was certainly more than a 30-second dive down. Then you're there.
Yeah. Well,
I have a
I
genius
could
idea.
go and look first, see if in high tide it's still safe.
What's your genius idea? Because I don't have any hollow sticks.
Python doesn't need to breathe, but can they? Can they intake
No.
and store oxygen?
No, I cannot.
Damn it.
Oxygen tank.
Idea still works, but would be a bit more frantic. Our swimmer that does actually breathe water, could still act like an oxygen tank for us. Because I'm assuming their racial thing gives them gills, which means, like Fraser just said, they separate oxygen from water.
Is Chester waterproof?
Waterproof he might be, but
Could
Probably-
we empty him out and I'll jump inside and you can just...
well,
You
you,
like,
you
freaking
would
fairy
displace
about that.
all of the oxygen space inside Chester. Like, you would fill
So
Chester
I would die.
to the brim. Yeah, like, it would be no different to holding your breath in there, basically. You might have 1 or 2 extra breaths worth of usable oxygen in there with you, but it would be
You
very
need a
crap.
Chester of holding.
I do. Maybe level 14. But short of that, we wait. Short of something crazy that may or may not work.
Oh wait, do we want me to go ahead and check and swim back to the entrance and see if, like, and time it and properly time it?
Yeah, I think either way, definitely we need to have a timed run because even if we have, some form of limited supply of oxygen, we've still got to be able to ration that out and time it and
Yeah,
make sure.
And yeah, I'm going to go back into the water, stealth, and go back to the entrance.
I know
Timing
this
it.
might be a long shot, but while they're doing that, could I have a look around for some reeds?
Reeds don't help you too much when you have to go under the water.
Yeah.
but
Don't get it.
but I appreciate the
it's like
thought.
an S-bend. It's like an S-bend of a toilet, so you're going to be fully submerged for a while, and I doubt you have like 30 feet of reed.
Let us
I mean, if
make
I could
it,
get it.
Kaya, let's make it an insight check.
Yeah.
Didn't say check.
Yeah.
Sure.
Give or take 3.5 minutes. That's the amount of time
Okay,
it
and-
takes you to get from the outside to the top of the stairs.
Okay, and once I get to the top of the stairs, is it savior? Like, there's oxygen in here?
Yes, there's a chunk of oxygen in here. So if we look on the sort of map right here,
Yeah.
our crude drawing, the time it takes you to get from A to B is about 3 minutes.
Okay, so yeah, it can, and that's on high tide. It might be a little bit less in low tide. So I think I gather, like, maybe they can probably make it safely.
Okay, so I can
Like,
So-
go
hold my
back.
breath. I can hold my breath for
Another
4
idea.
minutes.
And I don't know how long I can hold my breath for.
It's
believe it's-
1 plus your constitution modifier. Oh no,
Yeah.
2 minutes. Sorry.
One
Sorry.
plus your con modifier.
Yeah, so 2 minutes.
So I can do 4 minutes?
Hey,
If you
Graham,
got a
I
high
got a
con,
question.
Excuse
I
me,
got
yes.
a +3 con.
So you showed us a picture. Now, obviously, the picture's not a 100-1-to-1
Sure.
representation of this cave. But could we not, like, swim on the surface to, like, the wall and, like, climb over it or something and then, like, rappel from above via, like, rope?
Not
there's
likely.
probably, like,
Whatever there was, it looked like it was a multi-level building, and those upper levels have collapsed into it.
So the thing is, I might be able to hold my breath long enough to get in there. But my idea was, what if we tied next to a rope, and all of us that can get in there, and we pull Nix through as fast as we
Drag
possibly
Nix's
can. We
dying
can just
body
drag
through.
Nix.
Or does our other oxygen? What are everybody's con modifiers? Like, can everyone
I've got-
else make
I've
it?
got
or else
16
I've got to do
con.
it a couple of times.
My con's pretty good, but obviously it doesn't matter for me.
No.
You got a
Um,
+3.
Doesn't really matter for me either.
Yeah, so all of you guys should be able to do it with 30 seconds to spare.
And then do you reckon we can... How fast do you reckon we can pull you, the 4 of us? How many of
I
us?
mean,
The 4 of
it
us?
depends on I mean, 3 minutes swimming is quite a bit of distance. That's like how long? I mean, it
I mean,
might
don't we
require.
all have like ropes? Can we just tie all our ropes
no.
together?
Not talking necessarily about that. Although that is a big factor of it as well, as if we have enough rope. But like the distances of pulling it through and everything. I mean, I'm game to give it a go. My other option was to, I mean, Ixori can come alongside me and just sit next to me, and if I need a breath of oxygen, just give me a breath of oxygen.
Wait,
That doesn't.
Army.
One
Now,
question,
now.
Grim. It took me 3 minutes, but was it at full moving speed or was I mean, they said it was stealthing, so kind of half, right?
Yeah.
So it's their speed.
Yes, as a matter of fact, it would be.
Oh, so we can all
Okay.
make it through then.
Which you should be happy you stealth through it.
Yeah, because otherwise the timing would have been way off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that too, but I figured we'll let it come up next. Like,
Okay,
Which
good.
would have
Okay,
been fun on my
just-
side. What was that?
Oh yeah, no, it just
Are we
takes a
all able to
minute.
just swim through now?
No, the 3 minutes is with the stealthing speed.
She
Yeah,
moves
so we
much
just don't
faster
stealth.
underwater. Like,
Yeah, but if you were going like as fast as you possibly could, and you were like, oh yeah, no, that
I
only
see
takes
what you
like 10
mean.
seconds, we would have
Yeah.
definitely drowned.
I gotcha.
Wait,
Yeah.
yeah. How much faster underwater are you? What's your movement speed underwater?
It's 30, I believe, because I'm a monk. I believe it ends up being 40 actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 20 feet.
it's basically double yours.
Yeah.
It's actually a little bit more than double yours.
Yeah, but it's roughly that amount. So
Everyone go through. Tie a rope to me. Someone take Chester and BB because I won't be able to control them. Or is it less than 60 feet?
Well, are we bringing
Or-
Chester with us?
I mean,
Blooded thanks.
I guess I would. Yeah, I would be happy with leaving him.
I mean, we can bring him, but it just seems like because wouldn't someone have to carry Chester?
Not the whole time, just during this part. That's what I'm saying.
But yeah,
Un-
on the underwater
unless-
part.
Unless this underwater part is less than 60 feet, someone will have to carry BB and Chester.
I guess Kaya can carry.
I mean, I can
That's
carry one,
fair.
and Tythrin can carry the other one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how easily I can move underwater while I'm carrying something, but I could maybe I could throw Chester in my arm or something.
Or I can make 2 trips since I don't really.
I'll
need to
just.
breathe underwater.
I'll
You
leave,
could probably get 2 trips done in the time that they're doing one.
Yeah.
I'll leave Chester behind, but I will just make sure I bring something that I need out of them.
I mean, we could bring
It's not-
Chester with us, but
It's not like anyone's gonna be able to open Chester.
Yeah, not without us probably finding out. And it's not like there's a lot of expensive stuff in him. It's
The
more
worst
just
thing that could happen
the
is a frog eating
eucalyptus.
Chester, but
I mean, I was going to give it to one of the sneaky boys to go conceal, because you guys would be better than that, because my stealth is horrible.
yeah.
But I'm just taking out a couple of bags of caltrop. No, actually, a couple of bags of ball bearings out of Chester, and then let one of you guys roll the stealth roll for me for hiding him outside.
oh god, we lost somebody.
And I will need BB carried in, because I imagine I'd need both hands to swim.
Sharper is way still here than Kaya, so I think it's better for Sharper to hide him.
Better for me to what, sorry?
For you to hide Chester.
Give us a stealth roll to hide Chester for me, because my stealth is absolutely fucking horrible. That's why
I'm a
I do not
professional
sneak.
chest hider.
Oh, of course
Hey,
you would.
Oh
no.
my gosh.
What? Hide him, not paint him bright red.
You would see that he is not doing a good job hiding Chester.
See, I just grab these two sticks, and you make a triangle, and
I
boom,
would
he's
get
gone.
kind of wrong roll, and of course I wasted the good roll. Can I take that one? They're the same stat. That's still a lot better.
You think you do a decent job hiding Chester. I mean, you've sort of got him tucked under a corner. You've thrown some, rubble and whatnot on him. He doesn't look like a tasty bit of, halfling or anything like that. So
I didn't put a giant stick arrow pointing directly at his location.
Exactly.
I thought that would hide him.
Big ass cross directly over him.
It's just read out the words "loot" here in common.
But with Chester at least somewhat hidden and everything, I would disconnect from BB.
Mm-hmm.
And if we are ready to try this.
Sure, I'm ready. I guess I can carry BB unless Kaya wanted to carry BB instead. Is BB heavy? BB's not that heavy. Right?
He'd probably weigh about the same as...
Baby is bigger than me, so I cannot carry them.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, strength-wise, you could probably carry him, but logistically, you could not.
how fast is Titan moving underwater? Are you still moving at half speed?
I have trash strength.
I would not be moving fast.
Tythrin is moving at half speed.
Yeah.
Well, they do not need to breathe.
So-
They do not swim. Quote. Air quotes.
So, yeah, how heavy is
I imagine
BB again?
Tythrin walking along the bottom there.
Yeah, that, even if Titan is walking the bottom, I think that's half speed, right? But
Yeah. Just because of the water resistance.
water resistance, yeah. So yeah, I think it's better if I carry BB because at worst I'd be moving at half speed, be everyone's speed.
Okay. Are we sure we want to go ahead and try this?
Kind of trash.
I mean, we've looked around the end outside. We haven't found any other way. Correct?
Correct.
Correct me if I'm wrong. But you say we
But
can't
I mean,
climb
it
on
is
top
still
of it to get
definitely
in.
towards the higher end of tides. Like, if we just wait
Yeah,
around
like-
for, an
could wait.
hour or two, the water will recede some.
But surely the high tide or low tide wouldn't make too much of a difference because we just
You don't know that.
like 'cause we
You've only
Yeah.
seen it towards high tide, I believe.
early though. Like, 'cause my impression is that we're swimming on top of the water, going up there, hit like the wall part to swim into the entrance. I guess you mean like the interior could be flooded. We don't know what it is. Play of a deal.
I'm pretty sure, or at least the way I'm picturing it, is like the entrance itself isn't, or is maybe possibly a bit hard to find, but it's underwater and leads into a corridor that leads up to that kind of S-bend shape. So the second we, quote-unquote, enter the temple, we are going to be 100% submerged until we reach that S-bend.
Right.
Is that correct, Chris?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, don't necessarily think of it quite like that. Think of it more like this.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but like I'll
Yeah.
just it takes X amount of time to get through. So sure.
Yeah, we're going through a long corridor until we get up, basically. Which the whole corridor is underwater, so it's gonna take that much time to get through that corridor and get into that area, like water bubble, like oxygen bubble.
So do you just go straight in there? Do you go through the door and straight into a corridor and then up?
Yeah.
It's certainly mostly straight. I don't see the need to complicate this for you further, quite frankly.
It is a single corridor, completely
Yeah.
submerged and full with water that continues on for about 3 minutes until it comes to an S-bend that goes up, bringing it out of water and then back down into the deeper part of the temple.
I still think we'd climb up top and like rappel it, but
I mean,
do
do we
it.
have do we even have climbing patterns and everything like that? Do we have actual climbing kits? Because just rope ain't gonna do much for us. I do not have climbing equipment whatsoever.
I don't know. I was just assume that maybe it would be easy enough to climb because it's like a dilapidated old building. But we're gonna swim through the entrance. So are we swimming through the entrance?
I believe so.
Or are we
Sounds
waiting
good.
a little bit?
Oh, we'll wait a couple of hours first.
Well, that's
What, an
that's
hour?
just what we got to like, because we could leave. We could go in right now and have the most time before the next high tide, or we could wait around for an hour or two, and have a better chance of getting in easier.
And possibly still have a chance of this corridor being flooded anyway, because it might still be flooded during low tide.
Or would we
What-
like to
what
wait
are-
a little
what are the-
while and
what-
find out?
What would we like to do?
General vote, go in now or wait an hour?
My vote would be going now.
Mine also
Go
would
in
be.
now.
I think it's best to go in now. Yeah.
Alright, so we will go in now without waiting.
After asking about how straight it is, I'll do my best to just like dash as action and bonus action and get through as fast as I can.
Doesn't work that way with swimming. Too much.
Okay. Fine. That's what it is. I'm probably not the best swimmer anyway.
So-
let's see if I try.
For most of you, you have no trouble holding your breath for about the 3 minutes and 30 seconds or so that it, takes to get from one side to the other. For one of you, you cannot hold your breath that long. Nix, I need you to roll me a Constitution save.
So good. Until the dice decides it's not.
Nix! You are in trouble. You've got about somewhere around the lines of 30 seconds, 40 seconds to go, and you are out of air. You're going to take... Oh, see, the way it boils it down is you take 2 HP a round until you get out of there. So,
Nope.
you wind up taking a good 10 HP worth of damage.
I mean, are you sure you want to do it that way? Because that's not the rule.
It's not the rule, but I'd rather not just kill you.
Well, it doesn't just kill me, it just knocks me out. And then... yeah.
You would have
be
2
depending on-
rounds to not die.
Yeah, which is like 12 seconds, so yeah, I would die. Yeah, no, I'll take the 10 damage.
Yes.
It's all good.
Take the 10 damage and say thank you.
Yeah.
So I presume can't nobody see nothing.
Nope.
And nobody sees that.
Can't
right?
not see none.
Just drop word.
No, don't drop
Don't
anything
use
just yet.
snow dip-
No. You drop word
Yep,
tokens.
I
mean.
will drop your
I think-
tokens as needed.
Don't use no double negatives, but don't know one see nothing.
Just a question. Like, I know we can't see anything on the map, but can we like see anything in person? Is it pitch black?
It is pitch black in here. I mean, you are very obviously,
I'm gonna use my flashlight.
Oh no,
eyes and,
Chester
like,
can see.
yeah.
Why can Chester see? That's right, Chester makes light.
Chester's also not
Let's
here
make
right
one.
now.
Oh, I just moved him
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
This-
Can I light my lantern? Or would that have just got wet?
I don't
probably
know.
wouldn't be able
Can
to
you
light
light
it.
your lantern?
You can sure attempt to light a lantern. However, as you mentioned, you just took a very brisk swim through everything. As far as I know, all of your stuff is at least damp.
I'm gonna try my best to light a lantern in
Well, it's
pitch
oil,
black
isn't it?
darkness.
Wait.
Does anyone have prestidigitation?
Tythern, I can't.
I was gonna say, Azori's gonna find a stick, and she's gonna cast light on it.
Oh, there was
That
something
also
else that I forgot. It completely slipped my mind that we have to address immediately. Shafira would not follow you into the temple. Yeah,
Oh,
no
carrier.
ifs, ands, or buts. She will
like
not
it.
go inside of it.
Can I
Yes,
forcefully
transfer.
drag her in here?
Could would she be okay with waiting at the camp and everything?
She will wait around, but she will not go inside this place.
That's fine. We'll just leave Chester with her at the camp then.
That's fine.
Yeah, she can guard Chester.
Okay.
Because that also gives us somewhere to fall back to if we need to leave this place in a hurry.
So I'm sort of staggering tokens. All right, so who has what to attempt to light a fire?
Someone has light.
I cast the light trip.
All right. So centered on yourself, presumably.
Yeah, I just pick a stick or something and just cast light on it.
Okay. I'll move
A
you
stick
in
of light.
just 1 second.
Cast on a hat.
It's
Does
just yeah.
no? Did none of us have dark vision?
No.
Oh, dark vision.
Does anyone have prestidigitation?
No.
Yeah.
I heard a yeah.
No.
So we should all be stacked on
Sorry,
this
Dylan.
one tile. What we are currently on,
Where?
excuse me, is one
I don't
tile
see
that is
where we
a
are.
spiral
Oh, yeah, it's right
staircase around.
I also do not see anything.
I don't know.
It's,
I found it.
it's in the
I
bottom
found it.
left.
Bottom
yeah.
left.
Oh, there we
should
go.
have- Yeah.
Ah,
We're all stacked on that one thing. What we're going to do is we're going to roll initiative, and we are going to move mostly in that initiative order.
Can you move my tokens, Grim? I've moved BB,
Oh,
but
excuse
not
me.
next.
They're all...
BB doesn't have sight.
is cramped on this here staircase that we're all going
He
down
actually
the
needs
exact
sight
same
though, if you want
time.
to set that too. Because he does
Mhm.
do sensing for me. Here is BB.
Once we get out of the staircase, it opens up a little bit. I'll go ahead and tell you that. So it's not necessarily indicative of the entire blah. And a roll from Nyx. And that's it.
Yes, I was making sure my token actually existed.
Mm-hmm. All right, so even though we have these rules, we can do things however we want. But I would like to sort of keep things down to 30-foot increments or so, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So Kaya, if you'd like to move yourself first, or rather, if we would like to have our light source and Azori move herself first.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a sword to.
Mhm.
I would make a point of asking Exori.
We can
or
just
whoever it
move
was that
Azori to the top.
Azori do what?
We're moving you to the top of the order, so...
No.
You said you have prestidigitation, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you mind drying all of us? Since it's a cantrip, and drying our powder and stuff so we can use our weapons.
Well, as
Yeah,
we get
Azori will cast-
down to the bottom floor, we discover that we're about waist deep or so in water.
Hey, Grim, I actually don't have sight. Apparently.
You do.
Oh, there you go. I'm back.
Yeah,
now.
you
Okay.
just were out of the range of the light.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like, maybe
You're-
don't waste it on drying us then, but at least you know,
But
we've
to
been
be
completely
fair,
submerged,
right
which means
now.
chances are our powder bags have been as well. So we need at
Yeah,
least our powder dry, and then we can, from now on, make a point of, you know, hiking up our belts and stuff so they're not in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Zora will basically say like, "Hey, if anybody needs anything dry, let me know," and she'll cast prestidigitation on it to dry it out.
Yeah,
Have
and
you
next,
drier stuff? Like, can we actually have at least more than one light source? Could I light a torch as well and keep it above the water, of course?
well,
I
that's
was just
what
going to light my lantern
prestidigitation.
now that
Yeah.
prestidigitation
Yeah, exactly.
happened.
Now that we have prestidigitation, so I'd ask.
So who would
'Cause I
like
got a
to
burglar's
also
pet.
light a torch?
I got a hooded lantern.
Okay, which range is...
Ultra two.
It's a cone, but it's pretty long range, right?
Cone's kind of hard to do.
I'm pretty sure hooded lanterns, you can have them, you can put the hood up or down, so it's either a cone with a longer distance or it's a normal lantern of entire circle area. That's why
Lantern
they're
of
like
circle.
twice as expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you can build a hood.
This is 30-foot radius and dim an additional 30 foot. Once lit, it burns for 6 hours on a flask, 1 pint
So
of water.
30 bright, 30 low?
Yeah. As an action, you can lower the hood, reducing the dim light in a 5-foot radius.
Oh, okay.
Reducing the light to dim light in a 5-foot radius. So if I put the hood down, it really
Mm-hmm.
just gives me a little bit of light.
It gives you reading light. So it's a different lantern that I'm thinking of. Bullseye lantern, that's what I was thinking of.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Are we going
I
to
don't
wait
have-
around for Zori or any of the other light sources to move?
Question,
Yes.
Graham. If I was lighting a torch, I don't think I could because I would need both hands. I would say it would take a hand to hold it, I assume. Not like a mounted torch or something.
Right. So you would have to like hold the torch with something else. I
Ah,
guess your
just not.
shield.
I know
Yeah,
it's
I-
annoying, Grim, but Nyx doesn't have sight herself.
Also, there's also no snapping here, Graham.
Correct.
Okay.
I believe it is slightly
Is there an
off
actual
grid.
grid? So are we using the grid given here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that has sight now. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, yes, you have to move to update.
Yeah.
I'll try and just sort of stick around the back, being the other light source. We'll get one light at the front,
Yeah.
one at the back.
I guess what are the walls and stuff like? Like, are they intricately carved? Are they just basic stonework? Is it naturally formed rocks that have been shaped or mined
At
out?
one time, it looks like it was likely carved, but it's been mostly submerged for hundreds of years. I mean, what there is mostly covered in sort of a mix between coral, where you are, and sort of a thick moss up towards the ceiling. So you're sort of guessing that exactly where you are, it never gets totally submerged. But it is at least partially submerged the entire time.
Yeah.
Hey, Graham. Actually, give me a light source because I'm gonna light a torch and
Okay.
put my shield on my back. I'm being since I'll probably want to go ahead and like be near the front naturally, so I would want to have a light on me. So let's see, whatever torch.
Torches are 20 and 20.
Well, good question. Then. Do you want to go to this left or straight? I guess technically this would be left, and this would be straight because we're all sort of more milling around here. The east or north?
I'm not
Straight
bothered
sounds better.
personally.
All right.
Or what we
we
can
have
see going north, going
east of
trade.
bigger room. So
Yeah, going east, we see more room to the east, so we could go there.
sure, yeah. Would we want me to sort of take the lead? So like, if someone steps on a trap, it's me. I mean, surely it's not traps in flooded dungeon, but
I don't know, but someone with light and that isn't at half health should go first.
then I'll
Yeah,
go
yeah.
first. So 30 feet. How long is 30 feet? Because we don't have it exactly.
I'm just gonna move there. So
It's
I
this
don't
actually.
move.
This is not to scale, Graham, is it?
It is not quite to scale, I believe. So count your
So
squares.
what are we going by?
Count your squares.
Okay.
You always go by the squares.
Okay.
Just
Oh, wait,
6
maybe it is to
squares.
scale.
So
What
Let's
if you're
scale.
using a hexagon?
no, because
Yeah.
6 squares I'm doing. It's not up to scale. Not quite.
All right, so that's up right here, and I'd be like, oh, looks like it's a opera theater. Maybe it was like a center of arts before the Great Calamity. Wonder
Gonna move
Bear,
right behind
no.
Tatran.
And everybody stop.
Wonder Bear's gonna explode.
So you've been... Oh, excuse me. And roll perception.
And perception,
Mhm.
sure. That's a snazzy
Just one from
9.
everyone.
Yes.
I'm too focused on making Blunderbear do the breaststroke.
Do I see it?
Sharfer and Kaya. You see it. You are sort of splashing around as you're just moving. Is sort of attracting something behind you. There are, and you would certainly know what these things are. There are kippers behind you, which, you know, if you don't know what a quipper is, it's think of piranha,
Yeah.
but for some reason legally distinct piranha.
Piranha's copyright.
Right, yeah, I don't know why they're not piranhas, but they're not piranhas.
But not
They're
piranhas,
definitely
right?
not piranhas. They might look and act like piranhas,
I,
but
I
they're
think
definitely not.
I think that bottom jaw's a little bit too big for it to be a piranha, actually.
Just tell everyone behind us.
Yeah, I should change this on my token too.
And they will act.
Graham, are we doing the thing where we're always in the initiative order that we like rolled before?
For
We
this
rolled
one, at the very
initiative?
least, you are. We'll see
Okay,
as
sure.
how things happen, you know, how they happen.
Oh
It
god,
is-
they rolled high.
It is a lot of extremely high rolls.
This one is attacking Sharfer. A 10, presumably miss.
That does miss.
They're going for the shins.
AC 15.
This one is attacking Sharfer. It deals 1 damage to you.
Ow, that kind of hurt.
This was an attacking Nyx.
It's a miss.
I'd like to request that they cannot hurt me because I'm made of metal.
This one is attacking Sharfer. With advantage.
God, they can flank.
They're getting advantage now.
For 1
Yeah,
damage.
Ow.
1 damage is
Everything
all they can
flank.
do.
That's a small nuisance.
Just saying, if I die, I'm totally making a divination wizard, so don't kill me. Grim.
Kaya, it is your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to swim.
Sure.
Kinda,
Well, I
right
mean,
in
at this
front
point,
of
it's sort of like
three.
waist high, so.
Yeah,
Wade.
Yeah.
I can still kind of swim here, and I'm faster.
So
than
I'm
just
like up
walking, I
into
think.
my neck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, poor Sharper.
I'm probably kind of doggy
You're
paddling
kind of
here.
doggy paddling, I'd like to think.
I imagine him more like moon jumping through the water. Using
Yeah, but
the
once you're out of the
buoyancy
water,
of the
you
water and
lose.
stuff.
Yeah.
So before we actually
don't
start our
really.
attacking and whatnot, this is considered underwater combat. And underwater combat has one or two sort of caveats to it.
Disadvantage.
If you do not have a swimming speed naturally, for whatever reason, you have a disadvantage on your attack roll unless you're using a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, trident, harpoon, something along that nature. Something that's obviously an aquatic-based weapon. Range attacks automatically miss if it's out of range.
I mean, pirates use rapiers. The rapiers are aquatic weapons.
No.
No, but it has
Yeah.
piercing. It has piercing, so I think it should be fine.
Yeah, wouldn't it be based off of whether it has piercing trait?
It is not based off of whether it has piercing trait. Because a rapier is a base game, and it is most certainly not included in the base game examples of what you can do. The way you use it is different, apparently.
Yeah, they must picture rapier users using them like as stocks or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they know what a rapier.
Maybe they expect you to do like a lunge with it.
Well, I mean, you're not just lunging with a rapier. You're still,
yeah.
you know,
Like a feather
fencing
cap
with a
on,
rapier.
Like on guard. Like poking.
But either way, you know, that's our fair warning, so heads up when it happens and not, haha, you're at disadvantage.
I'm fine though.
Right, yeah, I mean,
So-
obviously you...
Just
Yeah.
just a quick question
Mhm.
along those lines. Would I have any clue of that and just use my dagger?
Oh,
or
yeah,
would
you
I
would
try
know.
and
You
use
would
my
know.
rapier
Mhm.
first and fail?
I mean,
Okay.
we're basically, you know, this is a watery world. We would know this. Which is why I told you, you know, before.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fight and do my attacks.
Mhm.
Which will just had a long rest, so I got everything back. And I'm gonna do my first hit. Just a 12 hit.
Unfortunately, that does miss.
And then I'm gonna do a try and hit it with a kick.
That definitely hits.
23.
And it basically explodes into, like, fishy little chunks.
Explodes into fish sticks.
Exactly. Fish nuggets.
Go, Quippers! Eat your own brethren.
You like fish sticks?
I kick the fish.
This one moves here and proceeds to begin to do exactly that. It is starting to consume this dead fish. And does so voraciously.
That's cannibal.
It is.
Creepy.
Little bit. And that's my turn.
Mm-hmm. Azori, it is you.
Okay.
And your turn.
And range attacks at disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Okay. Well, everybody's in the front line. Alright, okay. The one that just moved up on Kaya, Zoran's going to cast Sacred Flame. So it needs to make a... What is it?
Dex save, I believe.
Dex save, I think. Yeah.
No, well, that's not what it is.
It
Yeah,
rolled a
Dex
20.
save. Oh, fuck. Okay,
Just Eldritch Blast.
yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Sharper. Or any movement, Azori?
No, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Sharper, your turn.
I'm gonna stab at this one because it's got enemies within 5 feet.
Which one?
The one in front of
Okay.
Nick's.
Thank you.
Stab at it with a dagger.
Huge fish.
As a hit. And it basically explodes into fish sticks.
Ah, stupid gay fish.
Any movement?
Can I climb onto Nex's shoulders?
No.
You could. You'll take
No,
some opportunity
no.
attacks.
Yeah, from Nex.
I don't think Nex could hit me, but nah, I won't move.
All right, Nix, it's your turn.
My action is disengage,
Mhm.
and then my movement, and then my bonus action, and that's my turn.
Somewhere down here. Oh, it's almost my turn.
And the last Quipper will move and consume. Tythrin, it's your turn.
Finally.
You're fast.
Let's see here. I'm just gonna walk 1, 2. I'm just gonna put this one behind Blunder Bear or next to Blunder Bear. Of course, I'll use the harpoon.
Mhm.
Or I'll already have it already since I know we were about to fight these things. And that is this. Pokey the fish.
That's a hit. And we sort of know the drill by now.
Does he? Do I just have him on the skier now? Like, you know.
Yes! He's simply on the harpoon.
I like it.
Oh, which means the other equippers can't get to it.
Yeah, they can't eat him. He's mine now.
They will have to contend themselves with eating Sharfer.
Not me.
With this is an advantage for 1 damage. This is attacking Sharfer at advantage for 1 damage.
Oh, what a
Instead-
mild nuisance.
This one is going to attack Sharfer with advantage
No, death by 1,000 cuts.
for 1 damage. Kaya, it is
Oh,
your
my,
turn.
my ankles are getting obliterated.
I'm gonna obliterate the one in front of me,
Yes.
or try to.
Mhm.
Oh, no,
Unfortunately
that's
not.
not gonna. You know what? Just no.
Oof, unfortunately not
Should have tried
either.
head.
Head.
I'm not gonna use my. I'm not gonna use any key yet.
Okay. So the one that you attempted to headbutt, attempts to bite your forehead. Is just a regular attack, and it does miss. This one will...
That would have been
Wait,
hilarious, though.
please,
Try and headbutt a fish and it just
Actually, I
latches
think
on.
they are they tiny.
Yes, they are.
Do you think they can still move and then move back to attack?
I'm not going to
Do
bother.
they squeeze through?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Let's try Eldritch Blast, the one in front of Kaya.
Mhm.
Wait,
Unfortunately
wait,
not.
can we pull one of these fish out of the water and drown it? No.
Any movement, Azori? Excuse me.
Yeah, Zora's gonna move back.
Okay.
They're cruel, Sharfer.
So you do notice, both of you, Azori and Nyx, is that it gets shallower as we're moving towards this direction.
Yay.
Most certainly up here, but there's definitely, evidence of a cave-in, or rather the roofing collapsing right along in this area as well.
I can't see that yet.
No, fair enough. I can't quite see where your light goes with this.
Yeah.
The 60-foot.
I think if you click on a token and you do Control L, you can see what they see. or
Yes,
just
I
what they see.
believe. Fair enough. Yeah. Oh, it's so atmospheric, what you guys can see. And look at those mostly straight
But-
lines.
That's actually kind of great.
So good. Sharfer, it's your turn.
I'm going to try and explode the fish in the same spot
try
of
get
the
this.
last fish I exploded.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
Try get this one, because I can get the other 4 with BB. Assuming
Yeah.
they don't dodge. Wait, no, it's half damage anyway, so...
I mean, I'll go for that one.
Okay. That's this one?
Yeah.
Alright. That's a hit.
And then
Any movement? All right, and Nyx.
Hello. I'm going to roar at the ones that are left.
So that hits sort of 1, 2, and 3. And we will start at the top. And
That's for no
move our way
damage, damn
down.
it.
1, 2, 3.
And they all made it. God damn it. Fucking dexterous little shit.
They are pretty dexterous. This one is dead. Tytherin, it is your turn.
There's another one here. I'm about to, add another one to the kebab.
Okay.
That's
Or
probably
not.
not
That
good.
does not add another one to the kebab.
That's sad.
This one swims away.
Fish.
This one is dead.
They're scared.
This one disengage and swims away. Kaya, it's your turn.
they heard me talking about air drowning them.
Kick.
That's a hit.
They.
It
Move
explodes.
forward. Kick. Die. Super die.
Super explodes.
Now go chase the other ones down.
I think they swim a lot faster than me, so I can't. I don't even see where they went.
Survivors.
Yeah, kick that one and then swim back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Yeah, can move over here after killing those two.
Okay.
This one's gonna sneak in and take Shafa.
For all intents and purposes, we are out of combat with that. We know that made a fair amount of noise, however. We know this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Gonna
That roll.
dry. Like, how much shallower is it here? Is it like dry?
It is not dry just yet. It is still slightly damp. Sort of the level right here is like these couple of lines right here. And from here, from the other way, can you see that far? Yeah, you can see that like this little bit is high enough to be dry.
Oh, look, more quippers. And for
oh, this is our.
Uh,
Oh yeah, you can see more quippers there, definitely.
damn it, I wanted to take a short rest.
Can I
God, yeah.
slide the hood down on my lantern?
This is definitely dry land. You can slide the hood,
5 feet.
so that kills your light. Or rather,
basically.
takes it to
5 feet.
5.
Oh
yeah.
damn.
Is it still 30 bright?
Walk out of the water.
No, it's just 5 down with the hood down.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Does it? The path still goes north, right? There's more going to the east.
Sure, what it looks
Well,
like.
the stuff to the east is cut off by this dry land here, I'd assume.
You can sort of climb that. It would be definitely difficult terrain. It may even require a climb check. You're not entirely sure from as far as you are. What you could see was that there was a pile of sort of dead quippers sort of up on the other side of it. They were out on land.
And the Nash Day.
And there may have been some other sort of shadowy figures that you could not quite make out from where you were. It was just on the very edge of your sight.
Yeah, I cannot go in there and see because I don't have sight.
And I actually did something wrong, so I will fix that as well.
I mean, I saw something over there and slid the hood on my lantern down so it wouldn't see me that well.
Which may or may not
I
work
would
that way.
I would at least get
It's
to
what
the
I
dry
hoped
land.
would happen. I'd turn it. I'd open it back up when I got more up here, but I assumed we were going to head up this way.
And can we take a short rest because I'm still half health?
Well, if we want to take a rest, why don't we go over here to like the land and like look at these?
Well,
Yeah,
this
Yeah,
is
we can
dry
go
here.
there.
I mean,
So
maybe
it's
there's
dry.
not frost. Maybe they're like.
And we're at a vantage point to see if anything comes from below here. Yeah, I think
Besides,
because
it's
we're
probably better to get out of the water. You know, we already.
yeah.
I mean, that's
Here,
why
I'll
I
step
would-
sort of forward. So unless somebody else wanted to, I'd sort of step
Or-
here, and like.
Yeah, I'm gonna
step
go ahead
out
and
over
try
here.
and climbing.
Wait, is this a climb?
You're not sure
This is
until you
like
get
a
like
more
right
slow.
there. You don't know.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm looking at it.
it's
do I
murky.
see?
It looks like it will take a climb check. Not a terrible one, but you're probably looking at a DC 10.
Would you say the water? Where's like the water ends? Right here. or
Water
right here?
sort of ends here. I will sort of
Would this be where I climb, or would I climb right here?
draw
I'll say I climb right.
right along there.
And hold out 5 pythons towards Tythrid and be like,
Go right here. Oh
will
gosh.
these help you?
Oh gosh.
Now you
Would
do
I
not have
feel-
to
would I
continue. If
feel-
you see it, you see it.
Okay, so I'm poking my head over and be like, I think we should not head
Yeah, I do it, and I just
These sort
I see
of
it and I choose to
That's why I didn't want my light on.
things right there, or just sort of taking down quippers by the mouthful, it sure looks like. But it does look like
Yeah.
it's completely dry over there as well.
It
know,
also
we'll-
doesn't
we'll-
look like it'll be safe to rest where we are because they would see us.
Yeah, but didn't,
Yeah, let's
Grim,
just
didn't you
press
say
this
it's
hallway.
dry like 20 feet up this corridor?
Yes.
That's why
Alright,
I was
we-
going up the corridor, so we
I'm
didn't
gonna
have
walk
to fuck
up
big
here, Grim.
frogs.
Unless somebody else wanted to take the lead, I assume I will take the lead.
I know. I'll
I'll-
stay. I'll stay in the back just to make sure nothing.
Before I walk any further,
Catches
Grim, I'll
us
just
from
like to roll
behind.
perception.
Before you walk any further, what's that?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I mean, I'm probably not seeing anything, but it looks clear, everybody.
Now to be a huge band, can I put the lid back up?
You can, and it's not a pain. It's what it is. But you got to remind me: 30 and 30, 40 and 40,
30.
30 30.
This does not look like a safe place.
So the room we're sort of staring out now, it would not be too much of a guess to guess that this was sort of the main chamber for whatever it was. It's somewhat ornate, it's carved, there are frescoes on the walls, there's engravings on the floor. Whatever it is has been mostly worn away to time, so you can't exactly tell what it was originally temple to. However, we know that it's not a temple to that now. It does not look like anything has been really in this room a lot. There's sort of a thin layer of dust around there. Just sort of giving it the cursory glance that Tythrin has given us, it certainly does not reveal anything, except for broken pillars, which are still blocking sight.
Yep. So, I mean, I would suggest that we take a quick rest right here before we, move deeper into the temple.
Sure.
If we are going to rest here, I would say we choose a wall and put our backs to it.
Yeah. Well, I think just truly right where we're standing right now. It's good to say because we sort of we got this way viewed, we got the hallway viewed,
Well, I am using 2 hit dice.
So we're taking a rest right here?
Yeah, we're gonna take.
Yeah.
a
Is
rest.
anybody
Short
going
one.
to watch while we're resting? Are we all taking a rest?
Yeah,
How's
mean,
it breaking down?
I'm
Well, very
watching.
well.
Taking a watch. I don't really need to rest at all, so I'm gonna take a
Yeah,
watch
same.
Okay.
for the full time. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I'm using hit dice, can I not take a watch, or like how does that work? Am I spending all my time healing?
You're mostly spending all your time healing, yes. If you're
I don't
watching,
need to
then you
heal.
are not healing yourself.
I'm watching.
For the
Yeah, I'm watching,
purposes
so-
of like warlockiness and whatever, the rest is still counting as a rest.
Oh,
But that's exactly how many I needed.
Now that you're sort of like listening for it and paying attention for it, especially you, Kaya, you can hear whatever it is to the south east is certainly enjoying its meal and doing so quite loudly. There's sort of an omnipresent sound here to the temple, mostly the rushing of water, the dripping of water, things that are definitely to be expected of it. So it makes things a little bit harder to hear, presumably for both you and for whatever happens to be in the temple right now.
there's supposed to be music or something.
Yes,
Playing
I
all the
probably
time?
turned it down. Well, I mean, that's
Yeah, it was just
that's an us thing.
they have the music volume full, and it's just I don't hear anything.
Sure, that's because I sort of turned the
Oh
master
god,
down.
am I gonna?
And now you can hear it. It should just be on the edge of hearing, though.
Yep, I know. I
yeah.
couldn't hear before. It was nice. And
That said, I'm going to be right back in 2 minutes. I'm going to refill my water.
All right.
Not even 2
Time to
minutes.
stage your coup.
At best.
I'm gonna be back as well. So
I might go have a quick smoke then.
Yep, same.
All right, I'm back.
I'm back for whenever.
Okay. I, too, am back.
I'm back as well.
And if you said you were back, I heard that you said you were back. I just wanted to type it for those that likely did not hear us. Or me, rather.
I'm back. I just had to shoot off to the bathroom.
Welcome back.
Okay.
I think we're still waiting on 420. And that's it.
Jeez, what a slowpoke. I had a smoke and went to the bathroom in the time it took him to have a smoke.
Oh man, I sure hope there's nothing approaching you from the back of the darkness.
We would have seen it, so.
What if
I
it's
would've heard
lingering just in the shadows?
I
Well, I
would
mean,
have
they're
heard
not
it.
bothering us. So
What if
there's
it's a
that.
rose skin?
A what?
Rose skin. A skin you can get that's all black, so you hide, but everyone just calls it a rose skin. It's the perfect shadow hiding skin.
What?
What?
I think you got cut off for a chunk of that.
I mean, I hear what he's saying, but I don't know what it means.
I'm not sure how much I would have been cut off for, but it's basically, yeah, it's basically just a video game skin that lets you hide in the shadows really well on a online, like it's a battle royale type game.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Man, my obscure references that no one's gets.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, I don't know why I expected anyone to know what it was. In all fairness.
Oh my gosh. Hmm. We'll wait around another minute, and then we'll go ahead back and start.
What are we waiting for?
420.
Okay.
Nix. Excuse me.
Yeah, yeah.
It would just be starting to somebody without. We're just gonna sit here for the next 20 minutes and wait for him.
Oh.
It's so annoying.
We'll just have his stuff sort of shuffle around behind him, or in front of him, rather.
Use the bear as cover always. I mean, I would say use the fish for cover, but I mean, the fish attack you,
Yeah.
so they're not good for cowering behind.
They're not real good for cowering behind.
Oh, right back.
Sure. I'm glad you're back, but
Perfect time.
Gaia just went for a moment.
That could not have been better.
Like, literally just went for a moment.
Order has turned to chaos.
So, we will wait a moment.
And I'm back.
All right, welcome back. We are all here now.
Okay.
Wait, I gotta go.
No, no.
Wait, I just remembered these biscuits downstairs.
Whoops. All right, so we have all rested.
We have all
Let us.
I didn't.
We have mostly rested, correct. Let us
didn't rest
re-roll
either, I was
initiative.
drunk.
No, just when I had a good one.
Because I had botched that one up.
Oh,
Made little
Wait.
difference for me.
did it roll? Oh, this. Oh, that's better. Okay, good.
Oof.
I'm fine.
All right, and let us
Still have to wait for a light source to move, so.
continue on. However, now we have several more light sources, to be fair.
Yeah.
We have 2.
Sharfer, you can just sort of barely see something ahead of you, sort of in the shadows, right at about here or so, right towards the center of this sort of raised dais. It looks humanoid, whatever it is, but it appears to be sort of standing stock still. You think you need to get a little bit closer to really make out what it is, because it's certainly in the low light where you are.
That sounds pretty meta. So you need to get closer to see what it is.
Or you would have to get some light over there.
Throw your torch at it.
What
Question, are you gonna
sort of
say
figure
there's
can it make? Is
something-
it a big figure? Is it a small figure?
Humanoid, normal person. Maybe a bit
Normal
bulky.
person. So if I kind of win, like 5, 10,
You're dead.
15.
By Sharper.
It looks like 2 suits of armor.
Is there any sort of movement? Is there? Is it? Could it just be 2 suits of armor on armor stands?
It looks like just 2 suits of armor on an armor stand, yeah. I mean, you can't see an armor stand, but, I mean, they're standing suits of armor.
We're standing still, no movement.
That are standing still, yes.
There's a couple of things over here. It looks like a couple of suits of armor, but for some reason I'm just still a little bit iffy on that.
It should be noted that these are not
Okay.
necessarily, like, pristine suits of armor either. They're quite weathered, as, you know, one would certainly expect.
I mean, like these, in all fairness, could just be a couple of suits of armor sitting there. But there's just something about that to Sharper that doesn't seem right.
Where are
So,
they?
so
Sharper?
One next to either
kinda
side on this,
just to
these
point-
2 pillars right here, which you may or may not be able to
Okay.
see from where you are.
I'll walk up. 5, so it's 5, 10. Don't quite see anything still. 15.
It's nothing that's going to
It's
show
just-
up on, like, a token.
Okay, I see. So can I
There's
see them
something
right
about
now?
this just
Yes, you can definitely
feels
see
off to
them.
me.
You're within 15 feet of them. Again, they're right on either of these pillars.
Can I study them closely with like perception or something?
Yeah?
17.
Give me a history check as well.
You know what? I would love to give you a history. Nothing could make me more happy than rolling history. Boom. This is what I'm amazing at.
The style is old. It is very old. It's a dwarvish make, but it is obviously intended for a human. But it is from way before, the world was broken.
Yeah. I'd relay that information to the party. I'd be like, this old arm back from before the gods shattered the world, and then I'd actually take another step closer to it. But is everyone else just gonna stay back there the whole time? 'Cause I don't want to keep walking, and then oh, we're in combat. All you guys are 40, 50
No.
feet away.
I mean, you walked out, so you probably instilled a little bit of confidence in me to come follow you. But I'm still going to stay back here. I'm still going to stand here, but...
Go up.
All right.
This is anyone's last chance to move. I'm going to go up and look at the
couple of
armor.
steps.
So, and if everyone put where you want to be before I walk up and look at this armor. And
Just give me enough distance to get next to you, but I'm staying in the back in case something comes from the back.
Sure enough, when you close within 5 feet of it, it sort of springs to life. And it...
Oh, was it right there?
Hmm?
Wasn't there some shows back here or something?
No, right there. And it
It's fine, whatever.
rolls for initiative.
I told you, it didn't seem right.
These armor statues are rolling for initiative.
They glare at you with obvious hostility in their lack of sort of faces, really?
No, they don't lie. They're not like, welcome home, brother.
No, they're not.
No one just leaves armor lying around.
Kaya, it is your turn.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Yeah, I just run over at full speed. And jump over Tythrin and do a flying kick, and then land right between the armors.
Okay. Towards which
Does
one?
Working hit. This one.
It does not. Tythrin, it's your turn.
I do have another
Oh,
attack.
excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
And as I land, and I'm gonna do another attack. Does 15 hit?
No, it does not.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna go ahead and do patient defense. Oh, this.
Okay. Tythrin, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to sort of tuck my torch to the side. Not across the room or anything, but sort of on the ground.
Sure.
In the attempt to try to not destroy it, but if it gets broken or lands in a puddle, oh well. And I'm gonna take my shield out,
Sort of ping to me where you're tossing this torch at.
right next to me, basically, just sort of
Literally
dropping
right
at my
next to
feet.
you. Okay.
Yeah, So I mean, we're probably not gonna move much. You might not even need to edit my light or anything, honestly. But if you want to, go ahead. And I'm going to flail. Actually, you know what? Just for aesthetics purposes, I probably would have had the harpoon out because we were in water zone, so I should roll the harpoon. Which you know what? I
The
should have
harpoon
not
does
rolled the
not
harpoon.
hit.
We're really bad at hitting.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
Sharfer, it is your turn.
If I were to place my lantern on the ground, would that be a bonus action or a main action or something?
Probably free because it's swapping.
Yeah, I would count it as something like swapping, yes.
Yeah, I would place my lantern on the ground here, and then come up. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if you can anchor the light to that point.
I can. Just give me one moment.
Oh God, Strawberry, you're stepping in the torch. You're gonna catch on fire.
You are stepping on the gorge. Oh my gosh.
I mean, would I at all be able to sneak into the square spot next to him to not stand on the torch?
No, it doesn't matter. I don't care about the torch.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. While I'm over here, I shall stab.
That's a miss.
Guessing also miss.
Yeah. Nix, it is your turn.
Professional Miss Squad.
Blunderbird miss.
Can I move like between these pillars?
You can.
10.
This, like,
15.
from here to here will be difficult terrain, though. Like, these sort of
Okay.
4 squares.
That gives Kaya advantage at least. And my action to give him an action of slam. Which misses.
Oh, boy.
Sorry.
Yeah, we were great at hitting.
Misses with advantage.
So the one on the right is going to attack
yeah.
you twice, Kaya. Oh, excuse me. Did you have any other Nix? I'm sorry. I was...
Action, bonus action to make him move. Nah, only a reaction left, which
Okay.
is if they move away from him.
Is going to slam into Kaya twice.
Has disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Well, actually, why does that have disadvantage for you, default?
Because she is dodging.
I have
basically.
patient defense. Yeah.
Okay, so
I have
I
the
have to
deduction.
block.
Still hits you for 6 with the first one, I believe. Because 21 will hit, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 21 was still hit.
Okay.
2, 1.
Hit hard. Azori, it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, Zari's gonna move over here. And she will. Eldritch Blast, the one that's right in front of Tythrin.
Okay.
$17.
I am afraid that is just a miss.
Oh my God! These
Wow.
bastards.
God.
What are these animated plate armors?
Yes, they are. And the one in front of Tythrin is going to attack him twice.
Can I put this? No, I don't think I'm allowed to put disadvantage on the thing's attacking me.
Afraid not.
So
Hits you for
hit
8.
me. Man, you just hit me for 8.
Things hit
So
hard, yeah.
big hit. Kaya, it is your turn.
I'm gonna hit the thing that we're all ganging up
Yep.
on.
You have advantage too, because blunder.
Yeah, and I'm gonna. Nope.
Mm.
And try again. Nope.
Oh, no.
Oh my
We
God.
die.
Well, TPK guy.
And I'm gonna have to do this again because it's otherwise it's just too much. No, actually, I'm gonna stay like that. I do this or not. I'm gonna keep the key point, just in case.
You're going to keep the key point?
Oh, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Tythrin, it's your turn.
I'm gonna, as a free action, thematically switch to my flail since I saw the harpoon didn't really work well.
Okay.
I'm gonna
That's a hit.
flail. Yeah, 10 damage.
Quite the hit. Any movement?
Nope. I'm gonna sit here.
Anything else?
Actually, well, is 5 foot shifting a thing?
Like,
No. Like if I move, well, no, I wouldn't want to move there. No, I don't move. I don't.
okay.
I was gonna say maybe I'd want to move here just to like keep them busy, but then they have advantage. Both had advantage on them. So it'd be a
Think
terrible idea.
Move here, even though.
Sharfer, it is your turn.
Would I be able to like come around here that way?
How much is your move?
It's 25.
You're only using 15 technically.
You can get around and it's not going to attack you if you move like, yeah, 5.
Because
10,
I'll
15,
use
20.
I'll use a bonus action to disengage and come around
Sure.
here for the better flanking than before. I couldn't get all the way around here the first time, but then I will stab him again.
It's a hit. Next, it is
Solid
your
one
turn.
sneak attack, damn it.
The best sneak attack.
It is
Thingy.
whatever the animated armor version of being bloodied is.
Oiled.
Rusty.
It's
dented.
all like dented. Yeah.
Having a hard time keeping itself together.
Unhinged.
Oh.
Shambling.
I guess it'll just take a slam attack.
Squeaky.
Falling apart.
1 fucking damage.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, and
Why do you want to do this? No.
yeah, no, that's it.
All right.
Sharper moved, so I can't give him.
Bring it.
So yes, this one is attacking you, Gaia. Once, twice.
Bring it. It hits me both times. God damn it.
Would
Unless
someone like
Eggman can do
to
something,
interrupt that
but-
second hit or first hit with their abilities?
Like, you want me to use protect?
Maybe someone with a shield.
Okay, yeah.
Someone who
Yeah.
does
On the hit that would not hit me if you do it.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
I
Both
know.
would hit me.
They would still
Anyway,
hit you? A
it doesn't
14 would
matter.
hit?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, I would use. I'd use it regardless because no one else is going to be attacked this turn. But so I would try to shield. But
Yay. Yeah, that's bad. I'm really low now.
so I thought you still had like that protective stance thing going.
No, not
Kaya is
anymore.
definitely the humanoid equivalent of whatever blood it is.
Rusted.
Well, yeah, blooded. I'm more than blooded, though. I'm just like.
Azori, it is your turn.
Coughing out blood.
Okay. Okay. I'm about to get a little bit better view on the other one. Yeah, at the one that hasn't been hit, she's going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay. That has not been hit.
Yeah.
That is definitely a hit.
Yes. Okay. And 18 damage.
Ooh.
And next
That's
hit has
bad.
advantage.
Mm-hmm. Which will sort of,
Nice.
we'll, here.
Just remember.
And not only that, but
Okay.
it is sort of the, animated armor version of Bloodied.
Rusted.
Okay. And then
Bolt.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna. Well, no. Okay, I'll wait to do that one. So yeah, I'm done.
Okay. This one is going to continue attacking Tython.
Hit me. I ain't scared. No thing. Look at that. 6 and
And a
a
crit.
net.
That's 20.
5 plus.
Could have been much
something
worse.
too. He hit me harder when he didn't crit.
Yeah, I know, right?
The other one hit me harder with one attack. Yeah.
Kaya, it is your turn.
I am gonna hit the same one I've been hitting.
Mm-hmm.
Once with the knee. And I mid 15.
15 does not.
And I'm gonna just go ahead and rage headbutt 17 just
17
misses.
just misses. Ooh.
And I'm gonna go ahead and do this thing to disengage.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5.
All
Leap
right.
out of combat.
Tythrin, it is your turn.
I'm gonna flail the boy right in front of me. For advantage as well, because
Yep.
Sheriff is flanking.
Fortunately, that misses.
That's wrong. Yeah. My turn.
All right, Sharfer, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go for the animated armor equivalent of a head. Stab at the helmet.
That hits.
Why won't you die?
Next, it is your turn. Oh, any movement, Sharper?
I'll stay here.
Okay. Next, your turn. Well, I've got good news. It has literally 1 hit point left.
Yay! And then my other action to move to there.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Yes, the other animated armor will attack Blunderbear because they are not smart.
That is fine. 18 hits.
Yeah, we're just running a little slow.
Oh. 12.
Mm-hmm. Azori, it is your turn.
Okay. So it's kind of moved out of the way. I'm going to use a point of healing light to heal her up a little bit
Mhm.
Okay.
for my bonus action. So 5 points of healing for you.
5. That's something.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then Eldritch Blast, their last armor. And misses.
Barely.
Spells.
This is the one that's
Okay.
dead. Back over to Kaya.
Okay, now feeling a little bit better.
Sorry, please ignore that thing.
5. I'm going to go ahead and just running and attack it with advantage. Nope. Another one. 20?
Yeah.
Finally. 3 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And I don't have anything, but I have 5 more movement, so I'm gonna over here.
Tythrin.
I'll walk here. And I'm gonna give him the slap.
Give him the slap.
Actually, can I walk here, or would he attack me?
Like, I mean, you could always do like this, so.
Oh, you make a really good point. Yeah. Yeah. So just so I have advantage.
It's a hit.
Which it did not matter because I hit anyways. Yeah. Well, bammy.
It is definitely looking in rough shape. Sharfer, it's your turn.
Well, I'll follow suit, I suppose, and be the next one to shift over and take my stab.
You were ganging up.
However,
Being the one to miss
nope,
this
one
time.
misses. Next, it's your turn.
I'll
Right sheet.
give Blunderbear another kill.
Go up on your bed.
Well,
With 4 damage.
4 damage is enough to bring it down.
Wonderbear,
Go for
Armor
Yay.
Destroyer.
Blunderbear,
can
MBV.
start making his
Punish.
grinding growl noise.
I'm gonna give Blunderbear a pat and say good boy.
Ooh,
mean, the bear?
yeah, certainly good job there.
And
Whew.
How would Nix react seeing me treat it like a real animal?
I mean, like, she does personally as well anyway. Like, you would have noticed, she does basically just treat it as an animal. A lot of its control is she can subconsciously do at this point anyway. Like she obviously controls all its actions and its personality and everything, but she doesn't, she would probably say good boy to him too. But she would be more worried about getting over and checking the gouges or the dents that were put into him.
Yes, he is a puppet, but he is still a good boy and deserves
He's
his
still
greatness.
a good
Yeah.
boy.
But I doubt we want to take another short rest right now, so he will have to soldier on for now.
I mean, I'm feeling really rough, and I know we just
Uh-huh.
rested, but
Oh, if we're going to take a short rest, yeah, I will heal him.
Every 5 feet. Correct.
Do those armor sets look valuable at all?
Yeah, more to the
or
question
have
of are they
anything valuable on
usable?
them?
They look neither
So-
usable nor particularly valuable. As I mentioned,
So were they like magically strong then?
yes.
Of course they had. Okay.
Now
okay,
we can
then.
sort of take some time and search the room and all that, search the bodies, that kind of thing. But the armor itself
Very well,
does
they
not
all-
look functional.
Like it was the magic making them tough. not
Correct.
necessarily-
Just
yeah.
just
Well, yeah. While everyone's searching, can I take a rest?
I'll search the room while people are resting.
I will fix BB for as much as I can during one short rest.
So yeah, so we
Yeah,
could take
is
another short rest.
Points.
So Tythrin, 19, not bad.
I know. Pretty good.
What else do we?
Not great.
Ooh, 2 HP. That sucks. You come up with something,
But I can do that.
and it's a
And-
ring. It happened
A
to be on one of the
Wow.
fingers of the
Nice.
suits of animated armor.
See?
Yeah, pick it up obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Because
what
after
did I miss?
we found a ring. One would assume I was trying to like see if the armor was usable. Disappointingly, it wasn't. Then I found a ring.
On the ring is sort of a picture of a humanoid, somewhat vague in shape, talking to something that is much smaller than it.
It's quite artwork for a small ring.
It's gonna let us talk to Shafira.
It's gonna let Shapiro talk to us.
I mean, do we have identify? If not, do we want to spend an hour waiting to identify it? I wouldn't suggest doing so in
Anyone
Yeah,
even has
though.
identify.
Not
really-
yet.
So yeah.
Well, that's the thing. You don't need the spell if you've got an hour, but we don't want
Right.
to waste an hour in here.
Oh, you don't? Interesting.
Does anybody
The
have
ritual
a
casting. We don't have ritual casting.
pearl? Yeah, I believe for most things, ritual casting is actually like level 3. At least for
For
warlocks.
identify.
The warlocks don't get it. Only if they go for
Fair,
the tome.
right.
Alright, so
tome. Yeah.
we have to spend
And
an
even
hour
then, you need
figuring out what it
you need to
does.
switch out one of your invocations to get the ritual casting.
Yeah.
So we will just hold on to it until we leave the thing, and then
Yeah.
spend an hour with it.
Well, I'll just pocket it for now, so
Mm-hmm.
We don't put it on.
Does
and,
does anyone mind if I spend a little bit of time looking over this room? Just
you were doing that during the short rest.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what we were doing during the short rest.
So if you
but
wanna
didn't
roll,
do
like, a perception.
why did you
Ah.
not?
yeah,
I
I was focusing on healing during the short rest. Wait, what short rest?
This one, we took another one after the armor suits because Kaya took a lot of damage and I needed to fix BB some.
Yeah, maybe
I
took
kinda
some damage as well.
DC from the call.
Yeah.
I'll throw a perception check around the room. Seeing nothing.
Seeing nothing.
I can't remember what we used last time, but what do you want me to roll to see if I can take some of the scraps of metal to replenish my repair materials.
That metal would be no good without the magic behind it. It's just basically rust.
Well, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. If it's like rusted and trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, if it was like, workable pieces that were just damaged beyond repair, that's, I would be able to do. But no, if they're fucked, that's
Yeah, like
understandable.
it's not. It wouldn't be worth the spit, the sweat you got breaking it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'd just pick over the armor suits afterwards, and seeing that it was basically unusable, kind of just kick one of the pieces away.
Okay. So
should we
let
head
us
now?
re-roll initiative. Because I like sort of re-rolling it after every encounter when it's something like this, when there's multiple encounters.
Yeah, because otherwise you do one bad roll and you're stuck with it for
Mhm.
every fight.
Yeah.
Which in my case, I have another bad roll, so
Yeah, we're gonna roll this time.
Initiative. Okay, I'm just keeping my good rolls at least.
Oh, what time are we planning on finishing today? I mean, I don't care if we run late. I just need to tell the missus.
Hard to tell, but I'm planning on 12-ish like we normally.
yeah. So
that's good.
about an hour, maybe a bit more.
That is
Yeah.
absolutely fine.
Works.
I'm just gonna head off a bit this way, and then realize there's no stairs on this side, and start heading back. And that's like all of my movement.
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for the lights to move.
Oh, that's right. People did not grab light.
What did-
did they?
Oh yeah, I
Alright,
would have
Brandon.
picked the torch back up at this
Yeah.
point.
Which
Put my
I'm
shield
still okay.
I presume Sharper, you pick up yours as well. I'm going to just.
I haven't got back over there yet, but I was going to when
Sure,
I got back over
I'm
there.
just going to sort of move these two things off to the side because they'll probably get used again for the same, and give you back your vision. Let's see, 20 and 20 for Tytherin. Saved.
That's so dark. Yeah, my torch.
30 and 30 for Sharp.
But I only see 20 from Tythrin.
Oh,
I only
you're
have
right.
a torch.
It's still 2020.
No.
All right. So,
I mean, yeah. I assume we resume.
Yeah, where are we heading?
Go
I'm no longer
forward.
blooded. Which
Do you
direction is
think
forward?
there's just a wall over this way?
Forward. I mean, I'll start walking here then. But I believe
I
there
mean,
was
I'm
another
following
path.
Sori.
Yeah, there's a path to the north.
There could be one to the east, but I don't think there is one to the west.
Nope.
Nothing to these.
Nothing to the east. Or west.
Or west, yeah.
Sharper,
Um,
roll perception with advantage. Stop. Bloop.
Hey, is there a secret wall over there?
There's not a secret wall out here, but what is there
Oh.
is that the wall is sort of bowed in right there.
Like a lot of weight on the other side
Like,
of
if
the
you
wall.
had to guess, a lot of weight on the other side of the wall.
I'm gonna step back a wee bit. Like a wee bit. Like a wee bit.
Okay.
I'm going to say, I think that wall could collapse at any moment, and being as that we had to come through water to get here, I think it'll be water on the other side.
So probably best to get out of this room as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I think we just keep moving.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
we can do that.
if it collapses, this whole place is going.
If there's not something else on the other side, though.
Depends, yeah, on what's on the other side.
Because there was.
I mean, in all fairness, there
that
could
we
be
did
something
include
that's not
cat.
water on the other side. It's just that's my guess.
Yep. Since we decided this, I'll sort of, unless someone else would like to take the lead, I would sort of make sure no one steps on like a trap.
Alright.
By stepping on
Splitting
that
paths up
myself.
here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sharper is only doing 30 feet of light, yeah.
Man, I thought I fixed his as well, but no, you're right. Apparently the 30-30 does not save.
He's good now, and
Yep.
I don't know if Victoria is fixed. If Victoria is fixed.
Her light did not change.
No, okay.
Technically, since we had 2 short rests, I did have to recap it.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
There's something
it's
to
a
go back.
cantrip, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Our boys down there.
There's something.
we
down
know
there.
that something's to the west because we set a boat, like wall, so we could maybe head there, or we could keep exploring.
Do-
To the right.
Just to be on the safe side, we might get attacked.
I mean, it just looks to me like we want armory boy. You've already fought them.
to
I say we vanquish this past living suit of armor. I mean, one would assume that it's safe.
It is certainly safe to
could-
I
assume.
mean, if you want to deal with it, you're the one leading.
I mean, it. Well, I mean, would we rather trust that it just doesn't move like the other ones did, or would we like to check?
If
Well, we
I
can either deal with
I wouldn't trust it doesn't move, so I'd say we just attack it without warning.
And if we go back that way,
we could always walk the other way too, and I'd point that way.
I mean, look, let's just kill it.
let's just leave
Oh.
it for now.
Just leave it. All right, fine. We'll leave it.
All right. I was so for killing it, but fine.
3, 4. I mean, if he follows us, if it moves, we'll turn. 5, 6. All right, Graham. I'm looking at a staircase.
Yeah. As you can see, there's a staircase leading downwards.
Yep, it's a staircase.
It is dry on the floor, it looks like. Perhaps slightly damp, but mostly dry.
Yeah, well, yeah. Goes forward. Looks fine. I start to descend the staircase. Wait a sec, I stop right here. And I tell people that there seems to be some crabs ahead. The small kind. Well, let me rephrase that. The large kind, but not like large, like the things that were eaten sharper last night.
So not as large as the things that ate sharper?
No, they are the ones that are eating sharper, but they're not like super crabs. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
There's
Well,
like 2, 3 of them around the corner. They don't look too dangerous, but be wary they might jump.
do we want to keep going that way or go back?
I mean, either way, we might as well just head this way still.
Their back is currently to you, Tythrin, and they appear to be moving as if they're... Well, I mean, a good guess would be eating.
Could get
I
the advantage
give
of them.
information to Sharper and tell him if he wants to like sneak up and like.
I mean, I
stab him.
kind of want to do that too. Yeah, being to go ahead and just walk forward, stay by the corner, and stealth.
To be quiet as well.
All right, I will roll.
The
Everyone
best.
roll
All right, one moment.
stealth. Let me move and roll stealth as well. I'm super sneaky, everyone. Don't worry. Oh, it's so good. Oh, God.
I'd
Well-
just like put my arm out and look at you like, what are you doing?
Better if you
And
didn't
allowed.
try.
Well, so yeah,
It was good. So well.
It was going so good.
I just yell, everyone be quiet.
Alright then, since Tythron wants to be so loud, Tythron can do this.
Yeah, I don't want to be hit again, so I'm gonna move back. At this
Get
point.
up the stairs, Kai. Let Tythron go.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna let Tythron go.
Sure.
Well, I mean, you realize you're being loud. Basically, you sort of trip and you kind of fall, and you know you're not a tiny lad. When you fall, you fall. And we are definitely in combat at this point. Sharfer, it is your turn.
I yelled at they seem to be moving now.
Alright then, Tythron, you want to be so stealthy? Go right ahead. I would actually probably at least come all the way down the stairs. Realize how many there are.
So
There's
many of them.
so
There's
many.
so many of them.
I am
That's
going
why I
back.
backed out.
I'm going
Curse my luck.
I'm going to be like, alright then, Tythron, have fun.
Yeah.
Is that it from you, Sharfer?
I feel yes. I'm definitely not going ahead on this one. I'm going to get to that corner and be like, nope.
Okay.
Ship tracker? Yeah, I'm really bad. That's why.
It's gonna attack you, Sharfer.
Oh god.
Well, at least I've got my friends here.
I use protect. He's at disadvantage.
What does protect do?
Gives him.
Still at 20.
You are
Oh,
grappled.
Yeah.
Oh god, why is everything else island keep sharper?
Zori, it is your turn.
I really should have dashed out of there.
Yep. You should have.
Guess it's really the only one I can see at the moment. I will Eldritch Blast the one that's got Shaper.
Mhm.
So,
That is not a hit, I'm afraid.
Eldritch Blast, why you fail me?
Why did
Why
you
don't
ever
you-
think you could be quiet, Tythron?
Look, you said be quiet, now it's doing my best.
You're a
No,
giant
Tythron.
metal man.
You told us to be quiet,
This-
and we tried to, but then you didn't. You weren't quiet,
Exactly, I told you guys to be quiet.
and then you didn't want to be quiet.
The guy with the alarm on the megaphone, like, be
Oh,
quiet, be
God.
quiet. As he fucking me out. I'm gonna get double grappled, aren't I?
you are
Oh,
double
no.
grappled.
Oh
Oh god, you
gosh,
did
I
that
can't.
so hard.
And the thing is, each crab has 2 claws, so I could get quadruple grappled here.
Wait, is this one attacking Sharper?
Yes.
Both
Okay.
are attacking Sharper?
Both are attacking
Shut.
the littlest thing.
Shafa is now
They
the
can eat it.
Nix, it is
the
your
halfling
turn.
equivalent, whatever the halfling equivalent of blood eaters.
I will do nothing because I can do nothing because I don't want to risk shooting. my
You're just
gun.
gonna watch me die.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch you too. Sorry. I mean, yeah, if you're actually dying, no, there's still not much I can do, sorry. Because even if I use that, you still get risk of opportunity attacks.
Oh no, I'm grappled. You won't be able to pull me away.
Oh yeah, and it's being resisted. So
It's-
yeah, I waved goodbye to my paycheck.
Oh no.
That's what I'm doing.
Damn you,
Wow.
Catherine.
Oh,
The giant metal footsteps of the halfling getting chopped in half.
this is so bad.
Kaya, it
my
is
God.
your turn.
Look at how many crabs there are.
Oh God.
There's like 8 of them in total.
I'm
There's
definitely
like,
sure I saw more. That's
Wild
not even
crab.
all of the crab.
I think there's like 12 crabs.
Make quiz forward between Python and
Too many
Sharper. Actually, I don't want to get a type of opportunity.
Now I really wanted to have fight that other iron statue.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw my boomerang at this one.
Okay. That's a hit.
That's 22 hit.
Yep.
That's 4 bludgeoning damage. This one.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's my turn.
All right, this one will stay where it is, as will this one. Tythrin.
Okay. Flail out. I'm gonna hit the one that initially hit Sharper.
Mhm.
So here. Oops, that. It will save their life. Oh, Sharper.
It's a hit.
Okay. Yeah. Bam. He crabbed.
It went straight from being a crab to no longer being a crab. Or technically still being a crab, but no longer being a living crab.
It lost all of its crab points. Yeah. All right. Well, that's one down.
This one will stay. This one will stay. Sharper.
It is an action to resist a grapple, right?
I do believe so.
Yeah. Okay, it's an action.
I need all of the RNG.
It is a DC 11. Your
You can do acrobatics or
Oh.
strength, actually.
you could do either strength or acrobatics or athletics or acting.
Like athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, I could have done it.
Mhm. But either way.
I could have done. Shit. Of course, I had to take the -2 then. I could have had a +6.
It just makes it all the
Well,
more
I mean-
impressive. You basically forced its pinchers open.
Yeah. So I'm
You're
gonna
so
disengage, and then you see this corner here where I'm surrounded by teammates and can't get hurt. Yeah, that's where I'm going. I'm corner fetal positioning, man. Like I just saw myself getting ripped in half by crab.
That was the dead one. I'm just going to move the dead one out of the way as well, so it doesn't sort of visually
That's
clog
fine.
up and whatnot. Zori, it is your turn.
Okay, shoot, okay, so we're just gonna move back to about here.
And make a little noise.
Because there's a funnel opening. And,
No, my
Guess
protective
that
layer's
one-
gone.
there, she's gonna hit it with a ray of frost.
Which one? This one?
Ooh.
No,
This one. Okay.
that one. Which I guess
Either
doesn't
way,
matter.
I'm afraid, yeah, that does not hit. This one is going to attack Tythrin.
Mommy. A measly 5. I laugh at that crap.
This is going to attack Tythrin.
A measly 14. I laugh at that crab.
This one is going to push through. Take an attack of
Do I get
opportunity.
an opportunity attack?
Yep.
Oh, must have just in this crab's whole career.
Please.
That hits.
Well, maybe not. I ended half his career
Whoops.
of crab. You know, it's like on the downward trend.
Mhm. And it will attack Tythron.
Nope.
Nix, it is your turn.
Poor crabs.
Yes, and now that there's actually space for me to have a turn, I shall move BB there with my bonus,
Mhm.
and then my action will be a slam against this one,
Yep.
obviously. And then I will just center myself a bit more and hold my reaction.
We will move forward. Move forward. Kaya.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and tag the one that's right in front of me.
That's a hit.
23. 5.
It is the crab version of being bloodied.
Crabbed.
Steamed.
Buttered. Buttered.
Buttered. I like butter
Then
better
I'm
than
gonna
steamed.
need
Linking a crispy crab.
That's a hit.
6.
That is enough to bring it down. And again, I'm just gonna
And I'm going to stay
move
put.
it out the way. This one will move in and will attack BB.
No, baby!
It hits for 3.
Of course, this one only hits for 3.
Tythron, it is your turn.
Realize that's me.
He doesn't have the motivation to, you know, kill BB. I'm
BB
gonna
doesn't look as
flail.
tasty.
Which was the crab that I hit? Was it this crab or was it this crab? I don't remember.
None of these crabs
It
have
doesn't
been
really-
hit.
That crab got killed.
Dead
Yes.
Oh, I
crab.
hit one.
It was a dead
Oh, the
crab.
one it died. Yeah, it died. That's right. I forgot this one moved in. Right, I'm going to only hit the one that's like in front of me
Mhm.
because I guess everyone else could probably wail
It's
the
a
other
miss,
one.
I'm afraid.
I will not hit the one in front of me. It was my indecisiveness, so you know. I was trying to hit both at the same
I
time.
understand. Yeah. Something.
Obviously, I sit
Two
here.
birds in a bush. Sharfer, you're up.
I mean,
Anything?
definitely does seem like a little bit of a coward's move, but I'm going to move 25, and I'm going to stand behind. Sorry for using you as cover, but you are larger than me, so.
You know what? Considering
So-
that you've been eating a lot,
so
that's the worry
I'm,
doesn't.
I'm going to attempt to hide behind you.
And Sharper is definitely now having PTSD from anything that can grapple.
You feel as if you are reasonably well.
I used to like crab.
Azori, it is your turn.
You used to like
Okay.
crabs and frogs.
Okay. So she'll spend a point of healing light to heal Sharfer because it's taking a lot of damage. 2 hit points.
Oof.
It's not much.
It's
It's yeah.
Something.
And I guess Eldritch Blast, the one that's right in front of BB.
Okay.
Come on.
That's a hit.
Thank you. Ah.
Oh no.
Oh god. It's either one or the other.
Oh goodness. This crab will attack Tythron. He goes. "Meow."
You hit me.
Yeah.
Grab you.
Two
Nope.
misses. This crab will attack Tythrin.
Hit. Look, these crabs pathetic. Now they can't even touch me. Okay, that one
It
can.
hits
But
You are great.
other than these 3 damage.
This crab is dead. Nyx, it is your turn.
Can BB die?
It is my time.
Like, or if BB goes down, does BB need to roll death throws, or does like
No.
BB just like
If he gets 0 HP,
you just gotta repair him?
I've got to use my mending spell, which is my only spell I have, to repair him and then start healing him again, unless his body gets destroyed by like disintegration or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I have to buy an entire new puppet, which is like 750 GP for him.
That's not that much.
Ooh.
It's not that much when I have, 4 GP maybe.
Yeah.
No,
That's not that much when together we can only make about 50 GP.
Mm.
It's
I
only
don't-
about 10 times as much as what I've got.
I don't know. How are you looking, Tythrin?
Like
can we-
HP wise or
Yeah,
gold
can we-
wise?
Can we hold this line?
Oh yeah, like I've taken 1 damage so far, so
And we've both got pretty good AC on these two, so we will just
Yeah.
chip away at them.
That's it.
I'm just
Number
rolling
1 damage.
constant 1 for his
Super
damage.
duper slowly chip away at them.
Together, we'll slowly chip away at this crap.
for the wall of crap.
The wall of crab.
I mean, yeah, at the very least, they're tunneled, so they can attack us all at.
Kaya,
Same
it
time.
is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this one.
Mhm.
Well, if that wall falls,
Yep.
I'm running so fast away.
4.
All right. Miss.
Misses. You know what? Why not? I'm gonna use a key point for flurry of blows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
does
miss.
13 hit? Oh no, yeah, don't even have advantage. It's that one.
This one is attacking BB.
Yep, that's
Oh,
it.
that's if any of them are actually attack Kaya, I'm gonna use protection. Otherwise, I'm gonna assume BB's kind of fine. That's why I was asking if BB can die.
Mhm.
Does it grapple?
Yes, it does. It's an automatic grapple.
That's fine.
Tythrin, it is your turn.
Well, slap me. I can't even remember which crab. I just sealed
The one
wall
to
of
the
crab
south
that I
of you is
immediately
hurt.
hit with. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the one in front of me again.
Okay.
Though. Actually, you said this one, but he's not buttered. The one
He
to
is
the
not
south?
buttered yet.
Okay. I'm gonna butter the crab to the south.
But it trap.
Well, I
Is
mean, when I think bloodied, I imagine blood is the juice that flows out of the person, and the only juice I've ever seen flying out of crabs is butter.
That crab is so buttered you would not believe it. But it's still
Butter that
standing.
crab. That's your turn.
Sharfer.
So 1 HP is fine, probably.
Anything, Sharfer? Cowering?
I mean, I want to cower, but seeing that one's kind of hurt,
Buttered.
I'd probably 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Would I be able to make an attack from over here?
Yes. I'm going to make you make it a disadvantage, though.
Okay, I'll take a disadvantage attack. Poke through here,
That's it.
and then I will disengage as a bonus action.
I mean, if you kill it, you might not need to.
But yeah, I forgot to roll damage.
Oh, yeah.
Then, as a bonus action, I will dash and move.
At night again.
Zori, it is your turn.
Okay, crazy shenanigans have been going on. Darn warlocks.
while I'm thinking about it, I don't
Okay.
believe I showed you a... Oh, I don't think I can show you a... Weird.
Show us what, the crab?
Is it Shift C? It is. It's Shift C. The armor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you never did.
ooh.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
armor.
that looks quite pristine.
Did it
don't
like
think I
instantly rust
showed you
as
the
soon
Quippers.
as soon as they died?
No, they were actually rusting
Quipper.
to begin with. And we have seen the crabs
Doesn't
before,
look good.
but
The picture doesn't look very rusted,
it
Grant.
doesn't. That's sort of you picturing it in its mind is like what it looked like.
Alright. I guess Eldritch Blast again at the one by
Excuse me.
Tythrin?
Yep.
Okay.
That one is undamaged, I
That's
believe.
it?
Oh, 20. Let's hope I can roll higher than a 2.
Sure can. It is buttered.
Butter.
Yay. Buttered. Bring out the water. And that will be my
Okay.
turn.
This buttered one is attacking Tythrin.
Oh, what's that? Miss?
This one is also attacking Tythrin.
Oh, is that a miss?
Next, it is your turn.
You will move forward and then. Fuck it. Noise is noise.
Oakley dokley.
Boom.
So that is like this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. But I'm not sure if it's this one. Either way, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, literally only one of them failed.
What's the DC?
10. Oh no, plus proficiency. So that's gonna be what? 12.
Yeah.
So 3 of them failed.
Yay.
And Kai, it's over to you.
I'm going to throw a dart at the one in front of Titan. No.
Afraid not. Tythrin,
That's all I can do, yeah.
your turn.
I'm gonna hit the one that is not butter.
Okay.
And at this point, since BB's, moved up, if any crabs attack BB, just assume I protect
Sure.
them.
Is it?
And I'm attacking the bottom below.
Which is buttered.
Butter.
Sure for anything.
I can't actually find a good slot for me to zip in instead.
Okay.
So, no, nothing this turn.
No shots?
Maybe I will. Actually, I will. I'll move up forward more. That's 15, 15, 20. And I'll attempt to hide behind Kaya.
All right. You do not feel that stealthy. Azori, it's your turn.
I just look back at Shervin and say, Shervin, stop, don't hide behind me, and I just step aside.
I was just gonna look up like, please let me hide
No.
behind you.
Alright, I'm going to Eldritch Blast the top buttered one.
Mm-hmm. It's a hit.
Finish it off, please. 6.
That's enough to finish it off.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
This one will attack baby. And will do so at disadvantage because of Tytherin. It misses anyway. Nyx, your turn.
So ignore the crit, obviously.
Right. Let's see.
But you know, in
One,
in the
two,
attack roll thing that
three,
you've got set up,
4, 5,
Yeah.
6.
there's a tick box that says attack. If you untick that, it won't roll numbers.
Okay, cool. I'm just testing this again quickly. Actually,
Sure.
that does work better. I'll still take the 6 damage from before, though. Thanks for the fails.
Yeah, you got some work out of it that time, that's for sure.
Happy grinding noises.
Happy word.
We'll move forward and we'll attack baby.
That's a
We'll
miss.
move forward and we'll attack Tythrin.
Hit me. Hit me, Krabby, one more time. That does hit. How
For
much?
5.
5.
Kaya, it's
So-
your turn.
Okay.
You just got crabbed.
I am going
Oh, I
to
got
throw a.
crap.
Which one's looking worse?
You can't really tell that. They both look the same.
I'm just
They're
gonna
both
throw a
equally
target,
bugged.
whichever one.
Okay.
It's bloody. or
Whichever
it's
one
not.
dies. We'll say the
Okay.
tough one. This one will attack Tytherin.
Krabby.
Tytherin, it's your turn.
I'm gonna attack the non-buttered crab. Man, you think I would? Is there like a way you can like drag macros to your bar like you can? And oh, you can. Oh yeah. We're gonna hold on. Put my flail, put my harpoon, because I've never actually put them on here, so I always close out my character sheet after each of my turns. I have to reopen it. I don't know which one this is because it has a really long, terrible name right now. All right, I'm attacking with the flail apparently, which I don't think it actually hits.
12 does not.
Okay, then that's my turn. And whenever the BB gets attacked, if he gets attacked, disadvantage. Oh god, there's our boy coming up from behind.
Seems like you don't see that.
I see it. Well, I would have my back turned, so I wouldn't.
Sharfer, it is your turn.
I would, at this point, in all fairness, I'd probably realize that I can't do anything here, and then I'd look at Nyx and say, "Can I borrow your pistol?"
And she would be like, "Yep," and hold her hip out to the side, and then kind of thumb her head backwards towards the shadows behind us.
But yeah, if Nyx let me grab a pistol, I'd take a shot at this crab. I don't have a pistol shot set up. What is
No.
it based off?
No, shoot it at this. The crabs
Oh.
cannot hurt us. The crabs
is
are
it?
being tanked on. Take this guy who's creeping on the squishies.
So it's a
Okay,
point.
yeah. I'll
pistol
move up here.
is-
You've got one
One-
shot.
Can
It's
someone tell
attack
me?
plus your dex?
Dex. Mm-hmm. I
Attack
mean,
plus
it is
dex.
Dex. It's right.
And then it's
It's a
1d8
dex roll.
damage.
You know,
Um,
I didn't know that the
1d8
armor
plus
could bring
dex
this.
for damage.
so I have, I believe it's a simple firearm, right?
Yes,
So 1.
and it's 1d8 plus dex
Mhm.
for damage.
That's a hit.
And then 1d8 plus 4 damage. Look, I didn't actually mean to roll a d8, but I suppose both of the d8s were the same.
Yeah, so it make difference. 8 damage to that thing. And yeah, I think asking to be able to reload it is a bit much because that's 2 different pouches on my hip. You've got to go
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I'm basically going to drop it unless I can actually put it back into the holster.
Not throw it
I
at the enemy.
On my turn, I can drop those for you. I'll just use my action to drop them off my belt, but you know, it'll still be your next turn picking them up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, sweet as we can.
Azori, it is your turn.
Okay. So Schaefer shot at the armor, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. All right. So kind of now noticing that there's someone coming up behind me. Azori is seeing that the crabs are kind of mostly being handled. Azori's going to turn around and fire a ray of frost at the armor, trying to slow it down if it hits. 60.
Fortunately, that does not hit.
Damn.
Watch as the squishies start panicking as the tanks are distracted.
Next, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'll use my action to drop one of my bags and one of my balls of shot for Shafa, and then just hold the line on BB.
Mhm.
And actually, before I go on, it's not reaching me this turn, so that's okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
We have a crab attacking BB. I believe we have a... That's a dead crab. We have Kaya.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I see the armor moving there, creeping up to everyone. I'm gonna move over here. And I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action to patient defense. And also, can I ready an action so that when it gets close to me, I can hit it?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, and I'll do that.
Horrible Grim, saying that like he didn't have a choice or wasn't able to do it.
And it does get next to you.
And then I'm gonna do my attack. 14
That's a
misses.
miss. And it attacks you twice.
Disadvantage. Misses both.
Giant crab attacks Tiger.
Disadvantage didn't matter.
Yeah.
Crab it.
Isn't that always the way it goes? Oh, he does hit
Down
you.
it's me.
Rawr, he hits you for 6.
Suffering. Oh god, I'm dying.
Tithrin, it's your turn.
Can't believe this crab would do this to me. Okay, now with my new macro, I shall slap the crab that just slapped me.
That's a hit.
I do slap him, and I annihilate his crabby existence.
You do annihilate his crabby existence. And this one comes up and attacks you.
Oh god, no! It was an elaborate ruse all along.
Oh, and he hits you too.
Oh god, they're learning.
For exactly 2 hit points. This one...
That's a lot of damage.
It gurgles angrily at all of you. Sharfer, it's your turn.
Yeah. Clever girl.
So what kind of action would it be to pick up the stuff and reload? Would that be free or would that be bonus?
That would be bonus. I mean, I'll give it to you as a bonus.
Yeah. Now, if I were to ask it to not pick up the things, could I just reload off the floor, and then still use my bonus action and use the action as a reload?
The extra picking up the bound down, I'm not going to let you do it like that. It's going to be a bonus.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use a bonus action to pick it up, and then I'll use a action to reload, and then move over here.
Azori.
Okay. Da, 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 da. Yeah, guess we'll Eldritch Blast the armor. No,
Bad
it
news.
won't.
Nyx, it's your turn. Oh, unless you'd like
I
any
will
movement,
just-
Azori. I'm sorry.
No.
Okay.
Slapped a crab. Missed a crab.
Missed the crab.
And yeah, that's my turn.
The crab slaps back.
No.
He misses.
And missed.
Kaya, it's your turn.
I am, because I'm out of key point. I'm too afraid of this thing, so I'm just taking my action to dodge.
Okay. It is still attacking you.
Okay. Misses the first one.
But hits the second?
It's the second.
Okay.
Yeah.
For 5.
5. Okay, I'm looking. It's still sort of fine.
Right on the verge. Tythrin, it's your turn.
Slap an old top crab.
Slap that top crab.
Actually, I'm gonna slap the. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because I was gonna say I'll slap the bottom crab, but the other crab's just gonna walk anyway, so I slap the top crab.
Is it?
I don't kill him, but he's definitely pretty
You
buttered.
do kill him.
Oh my god, he was hurt.
He was hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that other
Any
crab's
movement?
just gonna move.
Oh, me? No. I haven't moved once all game, and I haven't.
I
Cold
don't
calm down. I
intend
ain't
to
moving
change
now.
it. This crab is the king crab. He was angry, and he slaps at you. Oh, and he
I mean,
crits.
oh my god,
my
the-
gosh!
Oh, he is definitely the king
This is
crab.
it. I'm gonna die. Oh, 10 damage.
Oh, Tythrin.
That's the king crab.
Grim question: has it been a turn since like those other crabs attacked me, or are we still the other ones? The other one that hit me with like the 21, and the one hit me with a 19. Same round, right? Yeah,
you
because he's got
like
really
literally
bad.
just had your turn, so you would have gotten your thingy.
I believe it's at the top of a round though.
Oh, is it not on
Really?
your turn?
I thought it was the top of the round, but
There's a difference
It-
between turns and rounds. A round is one roll through the initiative turn order, and a turn is 10 of them.
starting
So-
each of your turns. You are right, Grim.
I thought so.
I
Unless there's
am
some
bloody. I am buttered. I have become buttered.
Tythrin himself is buttered. Did this one just go? Yes. Sharfer, it is your turn.
I will. I'm not sure if this will work out the way I hope it will, but I will attempt to hide behind. Say, how do you say your name again?
Azori.
Azori. I'll attempt to hide behind Azori as a bonus action. And then pop out and shoot the armor. Completely missing.
God.
Zora, you have a loud ringing in your ears.
I would have gone low. I wouldn't
I
have
know,
gone
I
put the
know,
gun
I
next
know.
to your ear. But
Between
it
the
would-
legs.
but the ringing would still be pretty loud. Not deafening though.
I mean, I think after 2 BB roars, 2
Yeah.
pistol shots, we're all going to be
Pretty sure
scratching our ears
everybody is
after.
hearing is a little ringy. It's a little smoky in here. Azori, however, it is your turn.
I'm about to give up.
Man, everyone's
Hell
got
is
guns
left
and
in
it's
it.
just like, fuck bows.
God. One hit.
Oh.
No. God.
Any movement?
No.
Okay. Nyx.
I have to protect Schaefer at this point.
Okay.
It is your turn.
I'm going to use my action to dash so I can move all the way around to there, to the advantage, and that is my turn. Oh wait, Tythrin, how close to unconscious are you?
I'm pretty buttered.
I will then use my bonus action to
I'm not gonna like drop in a one hit, but
yeah, just in case that happens though, I'll use my bonus action now to attach to you.
sure.
Okay.
Just keeping my reaction for if anything moves.
Are you within 30 feet of him?
Oh, is that 130? Oh, yeah, never mind. No, I can't.
No.
Giant
I
crab
forgot that.
attacking a BB, I believe.
Yep.
I use protection, so it's
Sure.
advantage.
And
That
it
didn't
misses.
work.
15 misses.
Actually, no, it missed regardless. It didn't have advantage. Yeah.
Kaya, your turn.
I don't want to. Like, Lynx was so kind enough to actually give me advantage, but I was only trying to hold the fort, but I don't want to.
Oh, that's fine. Like, it's also setting advantage up for myself as well.
Yeah, that's also true. So I just
It's just better to have advantage.
making sure it's
not
still
have-
attacking me because it has the detection on me. So I'm gonna just dodge action,
Okay. They're not intelligent.
holding down the fort.
No one has attacked it last turn, so we're going to do, a 1d2 to determine who attacks. 1 Kaya, 2 Nyx.
Yeah, that's fair. It's sort of attacks a lot.
Yeah.
This way.
It's me.
Yeah.
It's gonna get a crit too. Watch this.
Oh,
Oh God.
But the first one misses,
my
thankfully.
no.
The crit will hurt,
Oh boy.
but not kill me.
I mean, I took more damage from a crab than that.
On the bright side, like if you hadn't moved there, it still would have gotten the crit on me
Yeah.
and would have been almost dead.
Tytherin, it's your turn.
I'm gonna attack the crab to the south because now there's actually incentive.
Sure. Does it hit? I mean,
Oh, I didn't
oh my gosh, it's
crab
so, it's so buttered.
It's just splattered against the wall.
Exactly.
You ever left butter too long in the microwave?
It just
Oh my god. You know what? I gotta tell this story. One time, I'll expedite it. You say that, but one time I was like cooking something, and like the recipe calls for like melted butter. It was like a bread. It was a spoon bread for anyone who's truly interested. But anyways, I made my spoon bread. I ate it. It was good. It was all right. And then like 2 days later, I'm like, I need a microwave something. I open up the microwave. I like try to put my bowl in there. And I hit something. And I look in there, and there's a bowl of no longer melted butter just sitting in the microwave. I never put it into my bread.
Oh wow.
this one is attacking you.
So yes,
Tytherin.
I have a deep scene like melted butter that is no longer melted.
Sharfer, it is your turn.
Well, his vision. Reloading is an action.
No,
right?
no. Like now that you've got the stuff on you, you can reload as part of like your attack round. It's,
It doesn't have the loading.
Well, it does, but what loading does in 5e is just means it makes one attack, regardless as the number of attacks you get with it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna just take another shot, and at this moment, I realized it has enemies within 5 feet of it, so if it hits,
So that's 3
Which it
shots so
doesn't.
far.
yes, 3 shots.
Yeah, I guess you do
And
have
The
to
one that was in it, and then 2.
sort of record.
Yeah, it's just so I know how
Yeah.
many to mark off.
Azori, it is your turn.
Zori's gonna kind of scream out in frustration as she fires off her Eldritch Blast to just hit.
Wow.
No.
To be fair, it's
so
pretty
close.
hard to hit. I mean, Nyx, it's your turn.
I hit the level.
Yay, with advantage and still miss.
Oh god.
To be fair, it's a strength-based weapon and I have -1 to strength. But that is my turn.
Kaya, it's your turn.
Well, I'm going to attack it twice.
It's a miss. That's a hit.
Hit. Okay. 6. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. You did hit up Kaya. It is going to attack you.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, misses both.
All right, Tythrin, it's your
Good.
turn.
This last crab's getting it. Nope.
Not this round. He's not. The king crab is going to attack you.
All right, bring him out.
15. He misses.
Nope.
Sharfer, it's your turn.
I have no idea how to make this pistol more effective, but
Throw it.
You
I'm
can't.
gonna. What do you think an armor's weak point would be?
The
I'm gonna
joints.
try shoot it in the shoulder joint.
I would say, yeah, joints, definitely.
That's a hit.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Straight.
Max sneak attack damage too.
Whoops, I accidentally
Beautiful.
added instead of subtracted.
Another shotgun.
What? It's a hit.
You have now used my pistol more than I have.
Deals with
It's
guns?
not wrong.
Zor,
I know use
it's
my
your
pistol like
turn.
once, so.
I've also marked it down as Max's gun.
Yeah, I like
Yeah, I
it.
saw that.
I know.
I mean, keep it on your sheet if you want, because it is very much a last-ditch effort thing for her. If she's using that, it's because BB's destroyed or she's too far from him.
In all fairness, this was the last ditch effort for me.
Yeah, so it'll just be kept for, hey, look, you need a gun, grab it off my hip quickly.
Keep the roll there, because surely, obviously, you'll let me borrow your gun. I need to.
Still screaming in that frustration, she's gonna fire another Eldritch Blast.
You gotta
Aim
hit
for
one
the
of
shoulder.
these
Aim for the
That's a
shoulder.
hit.
Thank you. Exactly where she was not.
1.
It's quite the
Hey,
hit.
thank
It is now dented.
It's
I know.
buttered.
Next, it's your turn.
It's buttered. It's a buttered armor.
It's all butter.
I am never fighting honors again.
Make Krabby take his reaction, because 10,
You're moving,
20...
BB. The king crab attacks.
Oh, I put disadvantage on that.
Oh!
Oh, it saved it. Wait, no, it didn't. It disadvantaged him.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, he won't be moving, because he would have gotten grappled.
Yep. But it doesn't crit.
Oh,
Yeah, I know that. That's fine.
This
well, that
crab
was
is
my...
crit twice, or I mean, it wouldn't have crit anyway,
Oh.
but
I mean,
He's gonna
you're
level
king crab
up.
for a reason.
That was my bonus action.
Yes.
King
So I will make another swing with that and miss. And that's my turn.
Kaya.
Well, at the very least, they can make 2 attacks.
That's a
Oh,
hit.
and
That's a
crit.
crit. That is
10.
exactly enough to bring it down.
Ah, thank
Just,
you.
just kick its shoulder right off.
2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm not close enough. But I move over there.
Tythrin, it's your turn.
taking out the crab. Damn it! Why is this one crab so hard to
King
hit?
Crab proves
Because
to be
it's King
too
Crab.
strong. He attacks you.
No, he
He
doesn't.
misses. Sharper, it's your turn.
In true Call of Duty trick shot style, I spin around, do a 180, no scope crab.
Mhm. You hit?
Dead crab.
Headshot.
He's buttered.
He not dead.
Not dead.
For 12.
Zori.
Okay. Kind of in a similar moveset of like what Schaefer just did. She's gonna spin around and let loose an Eldritch Blast.
It's
Oh,
a hit.
nice.
It's a crit.
Not so King Crab now.
I'm so glad it's
Damn
a
it.
crit. But the King Crab, he goes down.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would have actually laughed if the crit didn't kill the crab.
I was gonna say, oh god.
Yeah,
Imagine if it
I've
was
been-
1-1.
I've been marking them as you do them, Sharper.
Oh,
That's what it is.
But were we gonna call it? There?
Yes, I believe we were going to call it there. You know, it's a perfect place to call it. We said we need to do a 12. So, yeah.
See, well, I have to run quickly, so I can't stay
Sure.
for the usual. So I will catch you guys later on in the week and next
Alright.
week.
Have a good one.
Oh,
I'll catch you later.
not Saturday. Did
Right,
you guys
right, we
get
did.
the message? Yeah. Alright, catch you guys.
Have a
Get
good
it.
one.
See you around. Peace.
Yeah.
later.
So, yeah.
Again,
A lot of combat in this one. How did we feel about that? Was this too much combat? Was it just enough combat? Was it enough combat because it was exciting combat and we kept on nearly dying? How do we feel about
Why
it?
can
Too much crap.
everything almost eat me? Why did I pick such a...
I mean, to be fair, the crabs would still have grappled you if you were normal
Yeah.
Yeah,
size.
I mean, Shaft is still dealing with the PTSD from the frogs, though.
But we're mostly happy with that.
But
I'm
yeah, no, I
glad.
think the combat was fine. Like, sometimes it's fine to have a lot of
Mhm.
combat.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
I mean,
that was
I
the
did
bulk
honestly
of the
enjoy-
combat here in this place. So
It's just one of those things. Low levels, not a lot you can
that's
do.
true.
Yeah.
I did honestly like almost dying and then running off into a corner while I try and figure something out.
It was pretty good.
just run into the corner and be like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
I wonder, Sharper, if you have taken the most damage or not. Whether it's between you or it's between Kaya who have taken the most.
I've
Okay,
definitely
this-
taken more damage than Kai's.
You think?
Thank God.
Yeah.
I can say this much: Azori has never taken a single point of damage.
That's
I can
Like-
say I dropped to 2 on the first armor fight. And then I'm now
Yeah,
back
I
to
dropped
10.
to 2 on the fight with the pirates. I dropped to
I dropped to 1 on the pirate.
Did you?
fight.
Did you go that
Then I
far?
straight up died during my first
Fair
fight.
enough.
That's
I
right,
really
against
wanted
the...
to-
Yeah, you did technically die. But yes, either way, I think it
More
was a
than
good
one
session.
time.
I enjoyed it. Nice little dungeony crawl. I feel, and this is sort of not just for myself but for others, that it was much better this dungeon being 3 wide tile wise and 2
Yes.
wide things rather than just the one, because you can see much better what other people are doing. So I quite enjoyed that. But that's sort of an aside note. But either way, if
Yeah.
you have been watching, thank you so much for watching. We've had a couple of people watching today, and I certainly appreciate that. If you could leave a like and a subscribe, I'd appreciate it even more, but you do you. Either way, I hope that you all have a great day, and peace out. Bye-bye.